Sponsored by Red Bull.
Sponsored by Red Bull. River Haringe.
Red Bull has a wing.
Hey, listen up. Before we start our weekly scheduled podcast, we'd like to cover our asses. The content in this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes alone and should not be interpreted or construed as official advice or instruction of any kind. We're blowing a 4.0, so please listen responsibly and enjoy.
Are we?
Oh, I have been.
It's the first one of the year.
Whoop.
And he hasn't gotten annoyed with me yet. That's already been past year.
I gotta let you have a little bit because it did take me an additional 40 minutes to do equipment setup. So
It's true. I've just been texting you.
I'll let it slide, I guess.
Well, this time. I was even early today.
That's true.
What's up? Blowing a 4.0 for Niners. I forgot okay, first off, we haven't filmed in
Out of
like
practice.
a month, and I feel out of practice, and it's really, really bad, right? Welcome back to Point Niners. Now that I finally fucking remembered your names.
I just smacked the table. It's fine. Don't worry.
Welcome to 2025. Holy shit, we're in a new year, and it's a new drama, and it's a new story, and it's a new chapter, and that's about all I have for you.
New set, kind of.
We're out of practice, and it's fine because you're blowing a 4.0. That is what we do. That's what we honor, and we love ourselves for it.
Ooh.
My producer's in the hole.
Fucking killing it. I'm all about the hole, bud. This is already getting gross. I don't like. We'll call it the manhole.
The manhole. Yikes. That's a questionable hole to be in right now. Anyways, so as you know, last year we did a bunch of Reddit stories and one of them popped off. That was about, God, what was it about?
Somebody's mowing their goddamn fucking lawn, and I get to hear it clear as day. Who mows their lawn at fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Grow up.
This guy does. It's okay. You know what? We're still rolling with it.
It's fine. We have to. We have no choice but to.
Just mow my lawn.
So last year's big Reddit post was about her husband fathered best friends' children, and then they were attracted to each other and like blah, blah, blah. Whole shit went down. We don't know the ending of that story. We still have yet to reach out to her. It will happen. We will figure it out. And I will deep dive on Reddit to see if any updates have happened. There hasn't been any updates, right?
I haven't seen any.
Perfect. I haven't either. So my producer has found this another one. Another one. What the fuck? And we're going to get right into it. I don't know the title because he didn't give me the title.
Fuck. I'm doing really good. I'm on the goddamn ball. All right, the title of this one here, folks. I'm gonna jump in here. Let the man take over and do it correctly. No, I didn't fuck it up in the first place, so it's no big deal.
Did he just say?
Set up twice.
It's fine. Everyone's fine. Don't look at me in the eyes.
The T.
This one is from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into a pool, resulting in them falling in? Oh no, they fell into a pool. Was that a good intro?
Is that literally the title?
That's what that says.
This is the 64 pages of
30.
No, 64 because I put it into font that I could actually read.
You blind motherfucker.
No, it's my ADHD.
That's fine.
My ADHD likes to jump ahead sentences as soon as it goes
This is where you get teleprompter because
to the next one.
it highlights it for you so you can't get ahead.
Right? I can't do that on here. It just doesn't happen. I can manually do it, which is what I do sometimes. But that's literally the title?
Yes. It's, am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into the pool, resulting in them falling in?
Ma'am. What? Sir. What? Why are you asking if you're the asshole?
Well, let's read the fucking story and find out. I feel like there may just be more to it.
No, you're not the asshole. Why wouldn't you move out of the way?
I'm gonna say yes. Take the hit for your family, puss. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, okay. Fair. I guess he's not gonna be on our side tonight.
Welcome back to Point Counterpoint.
Anyways, okay, so the original post is by, why do I want to say Sacred? Scared Weakness, Stinksy 250. Is
Scared of the pool, sounds like.
What?
Scared of the pool, sounds like.
I was scared of getting wet. Jesus Christ.
So is that one guy's wife?
I bought a shirt,
Ben
remember,
Shapiro.
someone, right? And it says, it's like a firefighter shirt, and it says, find them hot, leave them wet.
That's inappropriate for the internet.
Fucking died. I was like, this is perfect. Okay, let's get to it, right? Got our Red Bulls, got our teas, got our water.
Stay hydrated.
Grab your bubbly. Get comfy. Let's get started with Bologna 4.0 Reddit stories.
I'm fucking wasted. I'm wasted.
Wasted. I want to get chocolate.
What are we calling them?
Yeah, we're calling them unboxing Reddit dramas. Okay, so on to the Reddit story. To all of the commenters who are like, just jumped at this point. Fuck you. Try to have fun in your life, okay?
Eat shit. Like what?
Eat a bag of
Do you watch like the summaries of soap operas? Yeah, just skip to fucking the end and you'll see who died.
Who doesn't like to have fun? If you're skipping through because you're bored and you think this isn't funny, you are Wednesday Adams and you're dead inside. That's all I have to say. Fucking go back to your bat cave.
So they're Wednesday Adams, but also Batman.
My folks decided to host a barbecue because I guess that's what older people do. I mean, I like hosting barbecues. And
I like what? Well, you're older folks. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't consider myself old, okay?
Yeah, you're in your 30s. Gross.
Fuck you. I declined because I really don't like my two sisters, their husbands, or their kids.
Oh,
Wife and I are child free. You know, do you, bro? Mom then pursued the wife. Long story short, we went. Woo. By the time we arrived, there were about 20 people there. My sisters and their husbands were already solidly buzzed. Drunk, really.
fuck yeah. I'm hammered. I'm wasted back here.
Wasted.
I've been drinking since
You
6
chocolate
this morning.
wasted. My mom was spending 100% of the time trying to keep up with my nieces and nephews, ages 7 to 11, more or less under control. My dad had strategically retreated to the whirlpool, part of the pool with a small cooler full of beers. Fair enough. Wife and I made small talk with miscellaneous people, ate food, and had frozen margaritas. Sisters and brother-in-laws, sorry, it just says BILs, took turns criticizing us for being late, not being in our swimsuits, and screwing up the vibe. I mean, what the fuck, bro?
What are you showing up at a pool party not in your swimsuit?
Yeah.
Bruh. Fuck. Been back 25 fucking minutes and you're already getting aggressive.
Right?
Jesus
Whatever.
Christ.
Typical suburban summer get-together.
Someone sounds salty.
The suburban man sounds salty because he doesn't know any better. All right.
Was that a dig at me?
What?
Was that a dig at me?
I live in a suburb.
Yeah, I know. You live like 8 blocks from me.
What the fuck? I didn't grow up in one, but
I grew up in the country. We should write a country song.
I mean, I did grow up in the country.
Let's write a country song.
Okay. It has to talk about beer,
Short shorts.
shorts. It has to talk
Short
about
shorts.
no, Daisy Dukes, not short shorts, Daisy Dukes. And it has to talk about horses and trucks.
My truck will be in the music video.
Yikes, that's not big enough for that. Oh. I'm sorry, suburban man. It's really not. I do have a truck in mind, though. I know exactly one that's like...
Listen, man, not everybody can drive a monster truck. Some of us have to drive average-sized truck.
For your average-sized life. I got you.
See wood on the wall. For clarification. This is fucking dumb. I hate this. I hate myself.
I kind of miss like Monday filmings because this was like my fun time. What does that mean? Spending time with friends, laughing and fucking shooting the shit.
Where are you hiding your friends at?
In my closet, in the basement, in the boneyard.
There's no basements in Texas.
There's garages.
That's not a basement.
It's the same.
Fucking God.
Okay,
Do your job, lady. Fuck.
get back in.
Okay.
Well, you don't even use your garage for your cars, okay? You
I know
use it for storage.
It's full of boats, ladies.
Oh my God. About 45 minutes in, 2 of the kids ran at one of the neighbor guests who was standing next to the pool and pushed her in. She was at the pool steps, stumbled in, but didn't fall, so only got half wet. Doesn't sound like it's so much fun. She was clearly very unhappy about it, but she didn't make a scene. Just went over to where the parents were, grabbed their towels, dried herself off, and left. What? I would have fucking pushed the kids in. Sisters and brothers-in-law thought it was all great fun. Interesting. That's kind of disrespectful, too. It really is. Like, at that point, if your kids run and do that, like, you're already teaching them that that's okay. And, like, you didn't ask. I would have fucking grabbed those kids, too. And been like, coming with me?
I don't know. If a kid's trying to push me into the pool, I'm snatching him. You're coming with me, you little fucker.
Yeah, that's like exactly what I just said. But okay.
I'm agreeing with you. Sorry. I'm out of practice. I'm rusty. I'm ending the recording really quick and starting a new one.
What? No, don't do that.
I already did. We're on a new recording. Sleep.
A bit later, I was standing a few feet away from the pool, chatting away with someone. Man, that's a lot of aways. I saw 3 of the kids running full tilt. We've got another person who just loves grammar.
What? What's wrong with that? Full
So about the 3 kids running full tilt at me.
Yo, what's wrong with that?
Wow.
Full
I would
tilt.
say full speed, but like running towards me. I would just say running towards me. Why do we have to put the full tilt at me from the corner of my eye?
It's descriptive. You know what? You know what you are? You're the literary version. You're the literary version of those people that were commenting. You guys skip to here.
Go fuck off.
It's fine. Full tilt is fine. Everyone should use it.
No, I love it. It makes for a longer story. It's great. I just think it's crazy how both of the stories that you have chosen, did I choose the first one? No. I don't know. We have collectively chosen
Yeah, sure. We'll call it that.
is like theatrical. That's where I'm going.
How is it theatrical? Someone's being dramatic, is what they're doing.
3 kids kill.
Saw 3 killers.
I saw 3 of the kids running full tilt at me from the corner of my eye. Obviously, I was next. That's literally how.
Sorry that some people excel at the written word.
I would do the same thing. I'd be like, these motherfuckers were sprinting their ass. You've seen my stories. You know how like dramatic I am. It's great. I love it. Not that it's terribly difficult to outwit young kids, but I just jumped out of their way at the last second. All 3 of them ran straight into the pool at full speed.
There's that better? Full speed? You fucking pretentious asshole.
Sorry.
Yeah, everybody saw it too. On 3 angles. Spit, spit, spit.
Most of the other guests, including my wife and me, started laughing, but their moms, yikes, who, as I mentioned, were pretty shit-faced.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely freaked out. Apparently 2 of the kids couldn't swim even though they were in swimsuits. Since I wasn't in swim gear, I stepped back from the pool and let other people fish the kids out. The kids were bawling their heads off like they'd lost a limb. At that point, all hell broke loose. The 4 drunk parents were yelling at everyone in general, and me in particular, for nearly letting their kids drown. And also because 2 of the kids had been videoing the trick using their parents' iPhones, which were now at the bottom of the pool. Sucks to suck. One of my brother-in-laws got into the pool to try and retrieve the phones, but his BMI and BAC made that impossible.
And with those fucking abbreviations, brother.
See,
That's not even the right word. What is that called?
BMI? Body mass index?
No, it's not an abbreviation. It's a
Acronym.
acronym. Thank you.
No one else volunteered to help. Unsurprising, given that my sisters were still bitching at everyone.
Why didn't they?
Weird. I told my sisters it was their job to watch their kids and that if anything had happened to them, it would have been their responsibility, not mine. True. Like they are your children.
Yeah.
There were some pretty strong words on both sides. Wife and I left after the other brother-in-law fell over and face planted while yelling at.
Sick. I want to be that hammered all the time.
Right? Now they're saying I should have let the little shits knock me into the pool and have their fun and ruin my phone. So am I the asshole? Side note, Dad, of course, never got out of the whirlpool.
Fuck yeah. I bet he sunk down lower in that bitch too.
It was like,
Because I'm picturing like an in-ground one that's like next to, you know what I mean? It's like next to the pool. So you can like get like top of the head level with the concrete and still have your nose out of the water.
he's got like the iPhone too, and he's like,
Your boy would be down there fucking just peeking.
oh my gosh.
Fucking dad over there was fucking scheming from the get-go. He already knew what was going on.
Fucking hilarious. Those kids just went, pook. Well, so did the dad. So did one of the dads.
That's true. Like, what are you doing getting that drunk at a family barbecue that you fall over?
What are you doing teaching your kids that it is a-okay to push people in when they are fully clothed? Like, they don't have swimsuits on. It's not a funny thing. Like, they thought food in their hands, beers in their hands. Like, it's fucking not alcohol poisoning. It's what is it? Alcohol abuse. Alcohol abuse. Ooh, drop alcohol. It's gonna go into the pool. Like, what the fuck?
You're gonna get broken glass everywhere. Either way, these folks remind me very much of unnamed family members.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's super sick.
I don't understand why the sister and like her husband would start yelling at them. Like, yes, your kids don't know how to fucking swim. Oh, how about you put a life jacket on them?
I mean,
How about you not dress them in pool wear?
so those are the same type of people that come to my wife's school or email her and chastise her for their kid failing. That's what I'm picturing right now. You know what I mean?
Got it. Okay.
Like, hey, because I've seen the email. She says like, hey, your kid hasn't done a shred of work in my class in like 2 months. That's why they're failing. I've asked nicely like every single day, and they told me to get fucked.
Yeah. It's because all you do is throw an iPad in their face and say, stop talking.
I mean, ideally,
Dude,
that's what I do.
no, you don't with them.
We've got 4 iPads in the house just in case. I mean,
It's so smart.
I know
You can have a full conversation with her and she will repeat the words back to you and know what they are.
it's because of the iPad.
Mm-mm. That's not, but okay. Oh my god. Okay, so Dad's still in the fucking mini pool with his beer, hiding away from fucking shit.
Dad's doing the fucking hippo move in the hot tub with his ears poking out.
He's filming it on his little camera. We actually don't know, but like whatever. And he's got his beer, he's chilling and letting everyone else do his own thing, right? So yeah, what do you fucking think of that?
Dad's got the right idea. I would also be hiding in the pool from these awful people. I mean, everybody's just like,
I'm so glad the husband face planted.
really though, like that's my biggest thing. Like, what are you doing getting shit housed at a party with a bunch of kids in your family? Like, that's just such a weird place to get. Have a couple beers, cool, whatever. But like to get tanked to the point where you tip over.
Yelling at someone?
Yeah, well,
Oh, no.
don't you fucking talk to my kid like that. Ugh.
Fucking face planted.
Do a somersault there.
So, I think it's great that they got their karma on that, but I guess now that we have 8 other updates, less some, let's see what the fuck happens. So, let's jump onto the wagon and see what the fuck happens. Let's go on to update number 1. Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me in the pool, resulting for them to fall in?
I'm still on the fence.
I'm still like, I don't know. No, you're not the fucking asshole. They should have known. They should have known not to do that because that's
Common sense.
the common fucking sense.
Also, no,
Even like,
no running by the pool. What are you
no
doing?
running by the pool. You don't even know how to swim, bitch.
Right?
Where's your floaties? Where's your fucking life vest?
Goddamn kids.
That's all for the parents, right? And kids are gonna do what they're gonna do. But at the same time, like, you've already shown them that it was funny the first time with the neighbor. And so they try to do it again and they try to record it thinking that this was gonna, like, I don't know, go viral or whatever.
Right.
But then the parents is what gets me. They want to yell at them.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yell at the kids. Yell at the ones that, like, no.
No, because then they
That's
could
not
they could be
responsible.
held responsible. You can't yell at your own kids. It's
No,
it's
I
everyone else's fault.
I'd been like, shouldn't have fucking wanted to push them in. You're the one who went in.
You little turd.
At karma.
You gotta be working off that goddamn iPhone, you little bastard.
Yeah, you asshole kid. First off,
Just flaming these kids.
flaming hot Cheetos right now. First off, my folks tell me that my nieces and nephews are all good swimmers and that they use the pool all the time. The 7-year-old is still a beginner, but he loves the water. My sister just said they couldn't swim, so I'd look bad. So, of course, right? To be fair, none of the kids are allowed in the deep end, which is where they fell in.
Oopsie.
I hope their BMI didn't make them sink all the way to the bottom.
Right?
It was the 2 10-year-olds and the 9-year-old who tried to push me into the pool. Okay, so the 7-year-old doesn't know how to swim. Kind of.
Yeah.
I really hope you taught the 7-year-old to, like, put your belly up and just scream help. Like, used to be a swim teacher. That's the first thing we teach them.
Listen, if you're
Like,
ever in
fall in the
trouble,
pool, roll over, and
if you're ever in trouble in the pool, face the bottom
breathe.
and panic. That's the best thing you can do.
Best thing. It'll be great. After we left, the party ended on a pretty sour note. My drunk brother-in-law, who face planted,
Got your boot.
I still want to see that footage,
Right?
while yelling at me, had to go to an urgent care place and get his face stitched up. He was too toasted to drive, so Dad took him. Dad was not very happy about this.
I had to go.
Out of his pool and stopped drinking his beer. I'm tackling. What the fuck? I
Right.
can't get over that.
It sounds like Dad probably wasn't in any shape to drive either.
Late that evening, my sisters started a group text and said some nasty, really nasty crap. And their husbands threw in a few comments as well. Wife and I blocked the 4 of them. Wait, they created a group chat with all of them?
Fuck yeah. That's
What
awesome.
the fuck, bro? My mom called me. She was pretty upset about what they said. She and dad were in the chat, and I don't blame her. Because of the text, my folks insisted my sisters and brother-in-laws come over the next day, Sunday, without their kids to get some things straight and lay down some ground rules. Mom's wording.
Oh.
What? I just gonna hold that comment. The result was a contrite of unenthusiastic apologies from the siblings via my mom's phone. So I'm glad my wife was with me when they called. Her hard stares kept me from saying what I wanted to. I just told them thanks and that we felt no need to discuss it further. I would have fucking been like, light them up.
Eat my ass, America.
Since I thought things were settled, I unblocked them. Dun dun dun.
Whoops. That's where you fucked up, bud.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up. That evening, I got a text from one of my brother-in-laws telling me the phone costs X amount of money and asking when I'd be paying for them.
You're gonna pop a fucking blood vessel if you don't calm down.
Excuse me, sir? Sir?
This is a Chili's.
This is a Wendy's? What the fuck? I replied, never. I took a screenshot of his text and forwarded it to my folks with a note that we were done with this nonsense. We are going no contact with sisters and spouses and not to invite us to any more holidays or get-togethers if they'll be present. Then I blocked the sisters and their spouses again. At that point, the shit really hit the fan. Dad called them and ripped him a new one. Among other things, he told them the grandkids were not welcome at his place indefinitely.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Since my mom regularly provides free babysitting, that got them pretty rattled.
Wow, that's sad.
I'm sorry, did I hear a ding?
Wrong button. Fuck. Hypocrite.
He also banned them from using the vacation house.
Oh, there's a vacation house.
Ooh.
Ooh, y'all done fucked
They're a
up.
fucking group in the suburbs. Hello, they're having a backyard fucking bitch fest. Like,
So when do I get my pool and vacation house?
I can't find money bags, sorry. And told them, ooh, I just spit.
Bro, first off, can you stop spitting? Second off, you insult my truck. You insult the size of my truck. It's a full-size pickup truck. Okay?
It's a Ford F-150.
And what truck do you drive?
SUV. It's called, his name is Wilbur, the Tin Can Man. Look, let's not talk about my situation, okay? I'm getting there, okay? And told them my wife and I actually own it, not he and mom.
Is this real?
Maybe. This completely freaked them out. Both my sisters and families use the place a lot, including having their friends up for weekend getaways. This was very much out of character for my folks. They'd clearly had it. Okay. And for reference, I never wanted my sisters to know we own the place. Damn, so they do own the place.
Shoot.
We bought it for my folks. They'd always wanted a place in the mountains. Keeping the ownership quiet was just a way to avoid drama with my siblings. A couple of days later, my sisters and my sisters and their husbands came to our place unannounced to apologize in person. Why? Because your vacation home was being taken.
Right? You're like, shit, my free vacations. Fuck. It was just a prank, bro. It's a prank.
Fucking idiot. A couple of days later, my sisters and husband, whatever, we already read that. We were out to dinner and they left a note. I'll fucking rip that shit up. I'd unblock them, send a photo, a video of me ripping it up, and then reblock them.
I'll wipe my ass with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mail it back to you.
One sister also called me at work too, so I sent her to voicemail. Wow, that was very difficult.
Karate chop that one, bud.
Thank you.
Oh, it's breaking down.
My work sister also called me at work too, so I sent her to voicemail. We decided that being no contact is the best thing for the indefinite future and haven't interacted with them for the past 3 weeks. Personally, I'm done. They can go pound sand.
Dang. That was pretty dank.
Yep. Got dank up in here. Finger blasting away.
Finger banging. Bang, 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 bang. What?
I don't know. No, no.
Oh my god. This is getting spicy.
Spicy.
So there's a vacation house.
The fucking vacation house. Of course they have a vacation house. They live in the suburbs. Why wouldn't they have a vacation house?
Why don't I have a vacation house?
I don't know. That's not me. That's me.
Oh, that's
Sarah.
true. That's true because their kid bought it for them. So, Emma, get your shit together, dude.
Emma, what the fuck?
Where's my vacation house? You're already like what, 2 or 3, something like that?
Yeah, you can sign up for jobs now.
Got work from home opportunities. Jesus Christ.
Jeez Louise, make your money.
43-minute total record time.
Isn't it great? So much drama already in the new year.
So much
That we're
space.
unpacking, we're unboxing, we're throwing the tissue paper everywhere. Fuck, bro.
The tissue paper goes straight into the trash bag.
Into the shredder.
Don't throw it on the floor. It's the worst. Be the worst kind of person.
No. Anyways.
You gotta end it somehow.
I don't know if you could hear that. That was my stomach. His growling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we gotta feed this guy before she starts biting again.
No, it's fine. We don't have to feed me. Yeah, so that's fucked. And I'm so glad that they came to your house unannounced and left you a note.
Right? That's really weird.
And then tried to contact you because the thing that was taken away from them is the vacation home. And now they're sorry about it.
Well, yeah, duh.
Sponsored
by How you doing?
Pretzel.
No, that's what I'm talking about. What is that?
So are we recording?
Oops. Yeah?
Welcome back, 2.9ers, to my ASMR of eating pretzels.
Fuck yeah. Oh, here. You want to hear This is a Welch's fruit snack that's been in my closet for about a month because we bought
That's Ellie.
a 90 pack. That's my dog chewing on a rubber bone.
Going ham with that.
We've opened the pack of gummies. We're going to take one out. Oh, they're so squishy. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could feel this. They're so squishy. I think this is a raspberry. It's dark in my little hole that this guy keeps me in, so I can't really tell. And we're going to take a bite. Oh, it's good. Probably.
Enough. Bro, enough.
There's one thing I do, it's take the joke too far. I'm really good at that. Oh, it's just a prank, bro. Chill out.
My hands are actually really cold. The pull now. Back 2.9ers to this freezing cave that is a fucking terrorist attack. I don't know why that came out.
What?
I don't know. That's the words that popped in my head. So,
You want like a fucking jacket or something?
no, it's fine. We just gotta get through this and I just gotta keep moving. I'm not cold, I promise. Cold.
Don't do that. I'm gonna get edited. Everything's gonna be fine.
Welcome back to update part 2? Yep.
Video
update
part 2, update 2.
Video part 2, update 2. 2.
Update 2.2.
Update 2.2. There you go. Update 2.2. Of a Reddit story that we've been starting on and unboxing, and the tissue paper has just flown out. It's been just like a whole combustion of confetti everywhere.
It started on fire? Is everyone okay?
It started on fire.
There's been a fire at the conveyor store.
And progressing. So, yeah.
Ooh, maybe there will be an actual fire.
A dumpster fire.
At the vacation house.
Oh, shit. A vacation.
Those bills are gonna light that bitch on fire.
Yep. So, quite upset.
Hey gang, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, hit that button, mash that fucking like, thumbs up it. Yeah, let's get mash it. But seriously, please follow us. We're very poor. We spend all of our money on camera gear and we need your help.
And pretzels.
She's eating all the pretzels. We're gonna die too.
People like 10. Quite on that.
Ellie, that was insane.
So here we are for another update of
Oh, I'm sorry, it's beef snacks and dummy fruits.
Quite on set.
Sorry.
Where am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into a pool, resulting in them falling in like the little assholes they are. It's been a wild fucking ride. So if you haven't already, go watch part 1.
What is happening? Where are we? When you said quiet on set, something was like
Hello?
dinging, like it was metal on metal.
Like that?
I was being an asshole.
Dinner!
Fucking wish. I'm hungry.
Well, it's been an interesting last few days. I thought the shit hit the fan before, but it's more of a fart compared to what's happened this week. Little stinky one. For this to make sense, I need to provide some financial context.
Oh geez, we getting out the tax documents now.
Tax season is here, baby. My folks haven't ever been good at saving money. I've been doing their taxes for years, so I pretty much know everything about them money-wise. Their house is paid for and they have a minimum debt. That's good. So they didn't save much for retirement. Both of them get Social Security. Dad gets a solid pension and they have a bit of savings, but there's no treasure chest in the basement. I bought their current car for them after they retired, a retirement present so they could have something nice to drive. It was the first car in probably 20 years that they didn't lease. My sisters are convinced the folks are dripping with money and that our parents will be leaving the two of them everything since I don't need more money. so they've never cared about saving either.
Oh no.
Turns out my oldest sister and her husband, they have 3 kids, have been living beyond their means for some time and are in financial strife. That's the word, right?
I forgot.
STRAITS.
Highlight it.
Right.
Highlight. Where is it? What?
Right here.
Oh, I never heard it like bad financial straits, but yeah, I guess.
Straight.
Straits? Straight?
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn straits. Well, let me get
They've
here.
maxed out their credit cards and are behind on their car leases to the point that one is about to get repossessed. He'd bragged in the past about making X per year. I'm so glad that we're making X amount of money now. But it turns out to be half that. She confessed all of this to Mom on Tuesday because they need a loan and because, and this is a what the fuck moment for Mom and Dad, that for the last 3 years, instead of staying at the vacation house regularly, she's actually been renting it out once a month or so and pocketing the cash. We're talking
What?
$2,000 plus for a weekend and at least $4,000 for a week.
Bruh.
So then where's the money?
That's what they've been living off of, I guess. So now that they're
But you can't live off of $6,000 and whatever he's making.
oh,
Interesting.
got jet ski payments, baby.
God fucking hell.
This literally reminds me of my extended family member that I'm thinking of. Like, to it, it's haunting to hear. There's too many family members for it to be this person, but like it's literally like a verbatim story at this point.
Yikes. With her being cut off from using the place, she's had to cancel one group already. She's now worried they'll lose everything. My folks aren't in any position to give them a loan. My other sister was aware of her renting out the place, but of course hasn't ever said anything. I suspect she's done the same thing as well because I went up there once to drop off an ATV I had worked on, and there was a family there who claimed to be staying there with my sister / her family and that they'd gone to town for something. At the time, I let it go. I figured she loaned out the house to some friends, but I've always wondered. I found all of this out through my folks who are pretty stressed about it. Mom, more than Dad, he's mainly just pissed off about it all. I know Dad feels betrayed, and I imagine he's embarrassed that he's in no position to help his daughter out. He did reiterate that as long as it's up to him, the girls won't be using the vacation home anytime soon.
But it's not up to him though. The guy writing the post owns the fucking house.
Yeah.
Anybody who's in there, you call a cop. Like, I would not be fucking around with these people.
Well, it used to be up to them.
Right? But like, yes, yeah.
It had to be low key. My folks let me know what's going on because they figured my sisters would put a full court press, no way, on me next.
What?
A full court press?
Yeah.
Pressing charges?
No, full court press. That's a basketball thing.
Okay.
Like a full court press. Dumb girls don't understand sports. I've been watching basketball since the mid 80s.
Whatever. And they
Never watched a whole game of basketball in my life.
And they were right. On Thursday, my sisters came to our place again without husbands this time and waited outside the door until I got home. Fucking creepy.
Right?
I had to choose between fighting with them in public, them making a scene if I went in without them, or letting them in, so I let them in. I got a bullshit story from the older sister with the younger one backing her up regarding why I needed to let them use the mountain place again immediately. They also said I've been a shitty brother and that I needed to step up and plan on paying for their kids' college wishes. Since that's what family does.
Bitch.
What the actual fuck?
Okay, go off then, sis. Keep going. Let's hear it.
I let them pitch their story, then called them out based on what my folks had told me. Things went to shit from there. There was denial, crying, cursing, yelling, you name it. I swear my eyes, and ears. I swear my ears are still ringing 2 days later. Won't lie, I said some really mean and shitty things to them, but nothing that wasn't true. They finally left about an hour later. After that, I took a shower and laid down. When I got up, my wife was home, and her first words were that she had to block more phone numbers because my sisters were blowing up her phones from new ones.
Get fucked. Get out of here.
How do you have money to blow up your phone from a new one?
How you make Google voice?
Oh. Folks messaged me yesterday asking to call. I'm sure my sisters have told them some bullshit version of what happened, but I'm not up to rehashing it yet. I'm usually a pretty energetic person, but this drama has me beaten down. Of fucking course.
Right?
Hello? I had just enough energy today to drive up to the vacation house and padlock the entrance gate shut. Nice. I'm the only one with a key. I'm guessing that will be enough to ensure my siblings leave the place alone. They probably die trying to walk 400 yards uphill to get to the house.
Oh.
Damn.
We talking some mean lines of shit over here. God damn it.
Bruh. He padlocked your shit out.
And then and then essentially said they're too fucking fat and out of shape to walk the 400 yards up the driveway. That's hilarious.
I mean, if the fucking shoe fits. Yikes.
It's a diabetes medical shoe.
A diabetes. Oh my god. I cannot fathom.
You need to pay for our kids' college.
Because that's what family does. Excuse me?
After we've been raking you over the coals with fucking rental fees we've been pocketing from your private property that you didn't know about.
Yeah. That we didn't tell anyone about until this situation. Dude, what the fuck?
That's a little much.
That's a little bit dramatic in suburban life, and I feel like I'm watching a Real Housewives of Texas. I don't know where these mountains are, but
Let me tell you something. I love the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
shoot me fucking now. End it. Just take me out back, bro. Just take me out back. Metadahmer, I'm out.
The Real Housewives of New Jersey, it is so good. I've watched it from season 1. I also watched the Real Housewives of Orange County. That one's also very good. The other one's not so much, but
It is so much drama for me that I feel exhausted watching that TV show.
I can't watch more than like one episode at a time.
No, I can't watch it at all. I can't even hear their voices.
That's the best part. Is
I'm like, I'm done.
I call her Shovelhead. I can't remember the main.
Shovelhead.
It's the main one from New Jersey. Oh, she's got a fucking those big dinner plate, fucking stupid looking eyes. Her husband went to jail. God damn it! Teresa. Listening to that woman have a fucking mental break once an episode, it
Mental break or mental breakdown?
no, she completely just fucking breaks in half her brain. You can watch this bitch short circuit in real time. It's so, dude, her wedding. Oh my god, I was glued to that one. That was what her hair weighed like 25 pounds or something like that. It was,
What the fuck?
dude, because they're like the New Jersey gypsy people. Not gypsy, they're just,
I don't watch that.
they're New Jersy Italians.
You know,
but,
I
like,
tried, my best friend, Taylor, she tried to have me watch the Kardashians. I watched one episode.
that one.
And it was when one of the husbands threw a hissy fit because he couldn't get a helicopter pad in the backyard because he had children. And what's her fucking name I think Courtney wanted like a playground for them. And he threw a full-on hissy fit. The entire episode was him throwing a hissy fit about the fucking helicopter pad.
To be fair, the kids are gonna move out eventually. The helicopter pad is forever.
No! I'm done.
Really though, we gotta watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey. You and me are gonna review some first season episodes. That is just premium television.
You're gonna see me throw shit at the TV and be like, fucking third world problems right there, right?
First world,
No, third world.
third world.
I know what I'm meaning. It's a joke.
I don't get it.
Because it's not actually third world problems.
Oh, I get it. It just wasn't funny.
Yeah. And I'm done with this. I'm not gonna keep explaining my joke.
No, between camping and just holiday shit, doing house shit, I did too much, and I'm having shooting nerve pains from my mid spine down into my knees.
Yoga.
Oh, you can't yogarize fucking meat tenderized nerves.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too tall. Unlike my truck, apparently, which is not tall enough. Who would have thunk it? Come into my home.
It's not truck enough.
I bet. You tell me I bet that flannel shirt don't even smell like cigarette smoke. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, it doesn't.
When's the last time you been to a racetrack, you fucking shit? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just like me, 8-9 years ago.
I was like last week.
So you're a current hillbilly. Wait, what kind of racetrack? I about swallowed my gum. I need you to be honest with me and the audience. Did someone take you on a date to monster trucks, or did you go of your own accord for fun?
I guess we'll never know.
Can we go to monster trucks now?
Sure, fuck it. Might as well. We can vlog it. Vlog style.
With the 360 out.
There we go.
Jackie's going fucking bonkers again.
Who's Jackie?
Oh my god.
Who's Jack?
Will you just let me be elderly?
Anyways, are we recording?
What?
Are we recording?
Madam.
Sir?
This is a Sonic parking lot. You need to shape the fuck up. We have been recording for quite a while. 3 minutes 5 seconds to be exact. So everyone heard you fart earlier.
I didn't fart.
Can you do that thing? You finger banging him?
Practicing for the monster truck.
Are we going to a monster truck rally?
Yeah, we can. That would be.
Yeah. Can we dress up in fursuits?
What? No. I didn't. No. Didn't say that.
Listen, are we serious? We're serious about that furry convention, right? I want to make sure. We've sat on it for a minute now. I just want to make sure.
I'm already excited.
So is everybody else.
So excited.
Spoiler alert.
See it on my face.
We're
so excited.
We're going to a furry convention. What are you going to be?
We just said this? I'm an armadillo. I don't know. Probably a cat. Pink cat.
A pink cat. All right, y'all. If you let us know down in the comments if you know a good fursuit rental company in the DFW area. We're trying to get some high-end real fursuits here.
I might just wear some ears and a tail. I don't think I'm ready.
I'm trying to be
in
in a battle tank of a fursuit for this thing. I want to be unrecognizable. I want animatronic eyes. I want smoke that comes out of my nose. I want to be a dragon. I need a 19-foot wingspan minimum.
What's up, my guys, my 2.9ers? What are we doing today?
I don't think you know either.
I don't know either. Our brains glitched. Our brains glitched.
Fucking freestyling over there, bro.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, we're going to a furries convention and it's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be sick.
Take me out back now. Mom, I'm scared. Can you come pick me up? Metadahmer, I'm out.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Anyways, welcome back to part 3, update 3 of Am I the Asshole for Jumping Out of the Way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into a pool, resulting in them falling the fuck in. I say no. He's still on the fence about it, and then
Not actually on the fence about it. Get out of here.
you were on the fence about it, and then you were like, oh wait, if I cross over the fence, then I get access to the vacation home in the mountains. So maybe I'm not on the fence.
Who knows?
He's just a money-hungry little gremlin that stays in his little black manhole.
Like, follow, and subscribe so we can have money. Money me now.
Then we can go to our furries convention.
Money, please. Money me, please. You do to me to money. Give me money to now. Now to give me money. Thank you. This has been a public service announcement.
PSA, out the way. Now we're here to unbox Reddit dramas.
What was the salute this time?
I meant to do this, but then I moved my head, so like...
I'm embarrassed of myself doing this. I thought you were going to start finger blasting right there in the middle of all that. Listen, I'm going to get you one of those little buttons. No, it's just one button with a speaker inside of it, and you can hit it, and it's made of cheap plastic, and it makes one noise.
It's gonna go, fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you haven't,
Fuck.
go watch the other 2 videos. What are you still laughing about? Are you snorting in there?
Fuck. I don't know why that's so funny. Sponsored by Red Bull.
The Red Bull gives you wings. Anyways, Mom's here. Metadahmer. I'm out.
I'm just a man in a closet. Let me push my buttons.
Manhole.
Swim there in my manhole. The glory hole is through the hole for the manhole. It's a 2-part system, don't ask.
Welcome to update 3. Like I've said about 50 times. If you haven't already, go back to 1 and 2. Go watch initial story update 1 and update 2. Right. And then come back and like and subscribe and give us money. And it's going to be great. September 12th, 2023. Yet another update regarding the clusterfuck that is my extended family. Thought it might be time given what's gone on over the past 2 weeks. Let's go into this fustercluck of an update. Yep.
Should we open a chicken restaurant and call it Foster Clucks?
Fustercluck. Actually, that sounds really...
My favorite food is chicken strips.
Yep, there you go.
I'm going to Golden Chick tonight. Sponsored by Golden Chick.
I don't know you. After my sisters came to my place, my mom and dad told me they were done with managing the vacation home. Sounded like the sisters have been pressing them to let them use the place again. Basically, my folks handed the responsibility for the place over to me and told me that it was my problem here on out. Up until then, they'd keep track of who would be using it, when, and they'd take care of routine maintenance, replacing worn out items, etc. In any case, they decided they didn't want to be in the middle of this crap. Hold up. Didn't he buy this home for his parents?
Yeah.
So now you're like, you bought it for me, but I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
How about...
Jesus Christ. That was a push, boy. That one had a fucking period on the end of it. Holy shit. That made my headphones go, oh, came from the lower intestine. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Good job.
Thank you. So...
Gotta put that one on Patreon.
What was saying? So
It's just so abrupt.
you do know that I'm like clipping these burps right into like social media clips.
I hope. I want to see a short, like a full length short. It was just nothing but just both of us belching at each other.
Well, I have old ones too.
It was sick.
That's great. Okay. Yeah, so you don't want the house anymore that your son bought you? Like you just want to give up the rights because it got hard? That's great.
Because it got hard.
That can go into multiple directions right there, and let's just stop. Let's just keep going in the circle, okay?
Oh my god, that's what
Do not text.
she demanded incessantly.
Oh my god, I can't with you. In any case, they decided they didn't want to be in the middle of all this crap. While I don't blame them, I'm disappointed because the damn place was supposed to be something for them to enjoy and hang out in, and they use it regularly. Plus, I've never cared that they let my sisters and their families use it, because really I've always thought that it was my parents' call, even though I technically own it. But now my folks are going to be in the position of not having access without me being involved, and that changes the whole dynamic of the place. True. I've taken several I've taken several steps to secure the place. I already mentioned that I locked the gate. It has a heavy-duty chain and the best lock I could find. I also did a full reset on all the door keypads and created all new codes. Security cameras got installed yesterday, which is actually pretty cool because the installer convinced me to put a high-res one that looks out over the valley. Wouldn't that be funny? You just see like 6 people walking, like trekking through the
Pulling suitcases. We rented this on Airbnb.
Yep. The system cost me way more than I thought it would, but the peace of mind is worth it. The installer also put up signs on the property saying the place was monitored by video. I also installed a heavy-duty lockout for the water shut-off drain.
Oh, that's a good one.
What is it?
He cut off all the water and put a lock on the valve.
Damn. Okay. I hope to hell I don't lose the keys for it, because if I do, it's going to be a bear to try to remove it. Haven't told anyone but my wife that the water is locked off, and again, only we have the keys.
I feel like this is leading to something.
Last week, I got separate calls at my office from both of the husbands trying to convince me to let them use the house like they always have. The older one had gone up with some friends for a guy's hangout but couldn't get in because of the gate lock.
Crazy.
He was pretty pissed and embarrassed about being locked out. I'm sure he would have broken the lock if he could have. During his call, he kept bouncing between pushy and victimhood.
Sick. Seems like a nice guy.
Narcissist. At one point, he threatened to rip that gate out of the damn ground. I'm not gonna stand up. You can though.
Goddamn ground.
There you go. He also admitted they'd been renting it out to a few friends, that they needed the money, I was ruining their business, and that I should refund their guests' money. Me? Fuck that. I should have recorded the conversation with him, but I don't know how to do that from an office phone anyways. The other brother-in-law just sounded like he was being made to call me by my sister. He didn't really put up a fight when I told him not to plan on ever using the place again. In any case, I told them they couldn't use the place and not to ask again. Jesus Christ. At this point, I'm considering selling the vacation home. Wife and I won't use it enough to justify keeping it, and it's not like there's going to be any family get-togethers there anytime soon. I mentioned selling it to my folks. Their response was pretty much whatever. I'd more than double my money by selling it. The place consists of 3 lots with killer views and at the end of the private road, but I'll probably wait for a while to sell. Doing so now would be an emotional decision, which is true. Fucking keep the place. Move into it.
Right.
That would be fun. My sisters and I aren't currently speaking, and I have no plans to initiate contact. I don't know what the status between them and my folks is, and I don't want to. On the upside, we spent an evening with my folks last week, went to a new restaurant. That was nice. No one brought up any of this crap. My mom did update us on the nieces and nephews. She's spending time with them at their homes. Yikes. Sorry, this update isn't full of laughs or owns. That's just life sometimes. Owns? Laughs or owns?
Like you owned that guy?
Oh.
Yeah.
Owned him, sucker.
Major ownage?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, now the husbands are involved.
Okay.
So the husbands are involved. They've locked down the place. They've done
They shut the water off.
Let's say they shut the water off completely. So hopefully you don't lose the keys. That would be
Right.
bearer of bad news right there. Let's see. Mom is still spending time with the nephews, and dad is still pretty much mentally sitting in that fucking hot tub again with his beer. And he's like, I'm fucking over it. They don't want to buy the vacation home? Interesting.
I mean, it sounds like they don't have the money to do so.
But you could sell your home and fucking live there.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's too remote, you know? They want to be around all their... I don't fucking know. I don't know business. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. But I say keep the vacation home, because that sounds like a badass home to have, just to like even get away for a weekend. Even get away from all of this bullshit. Like, come on now. You got security cameras in there.
I want a vacation home.
Right? Me too. See a snout? A dog snout?
It's just too high. It just looks like you're doing weird stuff under the table. Hey, can you leave the dog alone?
Rest stinks.
Yeah, because she eats poop.
You.
Yeah, she's gross. She's a fucking gross dog. She's a disgusting person. Am I always this stupid? Is it always this miserable to work with me?
Yes. Just kidding.
Could you say that into the microphone?
I did.
Yeah, that was the joke. That's why I say miserable to work with you. I hate it here.
Oh, I'm assuming we're recording.
The fuck would we be doing if I wasn't recording, bud?
I don't know. Shoot.
What would be the point?
What would be the point? Do you see Louise right now? She's like, tell me what to do.
Can I go get you a Diet Coke?
Can you give me Red Bull?
I'm gonna come flying at you across that fucking table like a goddamn spider. Yeah, I swear to Christ, test me. That's the threat. That's a threat, is what that is.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
That's what I need.
Welcome back, 2.9ers.
We're making hand
4.0. No, he's still talking over me. What?
You were making hand wind in my fist. Hand wind.
I told you, it's the new ASMR channel.
Somebody's been...
Below the 4.0 edition. What?
What?
Speak a little louder.
Someone's been doing drugs, I think.
Yeah, I took my medication. We're doing great, sweetie. We're doing great.
Now do your intro real quick.
I mean, I've been trying to.
Go, okay, 3, 2, 1, and finger blast. I'm gonna finger bang you into action. Bam.
Welcome back, 2.9ers, to Below the 4.0.
Listen, you're already on track to get the ball. Okay?
The ball?
The ball of protection, because you just blew my eardrums out with your fucking
I did it this way.
your heavy breath.
The ball. Oh, the cone of shame.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about the actual colors.
The actual cone of shame. If you haven't seen it.
It seems like a weird fetish thing, but I promise it wasn't.
No, it really wasn't.
It definitely, the thumbnail looks like this.
Yeah, I know. My mom was like, I'm not going to watch that video. I love you so much. And I was like, Mom, it was like 5 seconds of me putting on a cone. That's it. She was like, I love you, but I know what furries is about. And you put the cone on, and then that was your thumbnail. And I said, nope. And I was like, but that's the point.
Well, they're going to love you in Dallas, bud.
I know.
They're going to love you in Dallas.
Guess what? Surprise. We're going to Dallas to a furry con.
Whoop!
We got all of this stuff already figured out and media access passes. So if you're a furry and you're going to a Dallas furry con, April 10th?
10th through the 13th.
10th through the 13th.
Dallas, Fort
no.
Worth area furry fiesta. Come on out and see us. Your boy and your girl from Blow It Up 4.0 are going to be out there showing our butts to everybody. I'm going to be in a thong.
I'm just gonna wear a tail. Might be a butt plug. You don't know.
I was just going to say, but where is it attached? That's the fun of the mystery.
So, yeah. So we'll be in Dallas 10th through the 13th. And if you want to be interviewed by us,
Right on set.
damn.
Goddamn production assistants.
Jeez.
Slapping their jowls around.
Let us know. So, yeah. And comment down below if you know anyone who's going to this because we really want to interview them.
Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Come on.
Because I never
Do it.
say that.
You don't. You don't say it enough.
Like, comment, subscribe before we start this video. Because, you know, we're freaking blasting away and...
Give us a finger blasting. You can finger blast us right back.
Yep.
Form of a like. You can finger blast us in the comments.
What do you do? Just lay it down.
And you can subscribe to us so you don't miss any additional finger blasting. There's nothing but beans in there, so it's fine.
She's looking at me like, it didn't happen. Anyways, on to our Reddit story, on to our Reddit review. We are jumping back in, literally jumping back into this Reddit drama. We're unboxing it. Tissue paper has already flown everywhere. To, am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into the pool, resulting in them falling in? They're fucking assholes. They fell into the pool.
I was like, am I supposed to say something here? We established this many moons ago.
No. We just want to stay quiet. So I haven't.
We just want to take quiet. Is someone coming to get us? Jesus Christ.
FBI, open up.
Grabbing my child before? Grabbing my child before?
No, I just burped and blew it into the microphone. And I was like, thank God you didn't have headphones on.
There's a lot of people in my head that talk to me. We have been struggling today.
On to update 4.
Let's do drugs.
Okay. Ready for this?
Yep.
So if you haven't already, we're going to tell you again, go watch 1 through 3, right? 1 through 3.
Yes.
All the updates beforehand, because if you skip, you're not going to know what's going on.
Well, this will make any fucking sense to you.
You're not going to know our inside jokes, motherfuckers. Like, go back.
You're going to feel like an asshole if you don't.
Come on, 2.9ers. Let's raise that GPA. Be smart and go back.
Listen, man, a C average ain't nothing to...
Call home about? Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck.
I hired a guy to manage/look over the vacation home. He lives in the area, takes care of his folks, and manages a good number of properties. Some are vacation rentals, some are weekend places like ours. He has access to my camera feeds. I just remembered that like the sister was selling it out. That's why I was like, it's not just a weekend home. He has access to my camera feeds and does a physical check on the place every week or two. I think he may have the best job in the mountains. He gets paid to drive around with his dog, walk around the properties, and hangs out on people's decks whenever he feels like it. Yep, that's one of the best jobs.
Sounds like it, yeah.
He also has a camera feed from a house near the start of the private road that takes still shots whenever a vehicle goes past. Damn. Can we get that? We should just get it and just,
Put it in the studio?
yeah, take still shots. So then we don't have to have like a
Looks like
photographer on set.
motion.
Yep. $450 per month. Plus, he'll do basic maintenance and repairs on hourly basis. His friends, he's friends with all of the sheriff's deputies too. Fun. Got a lot of peace of mind from doing this. And he sends photos from his walks to everyone once or twice a week. That was confusing.
That seemed pretty simple to me, but whatever, go off.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm just sitting here
I'm
like,
fucking with you. I can see you highlighting shit over there. This is one of the easiest sentences here.
and he sends photos from his walks to everyone once or twice a week. It's the once or twice a week of sending photos. Like, I don't think we have to repeat that. But anyways, I have to brag a bit on my parents. I got all this from them tonight at dinner. Interesting. Here's where things get interesting. I think Louise is trying to get out.
There's probably a cat up there. Louise,
Solid.
lay down. Fucking PAs, man.
They were getting pressure from my sisters to demand that I open up the vacation house to everyone for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving up there had been quite the tradition for the family. Not for me and my wife. Not for me or my wife. We've gone once in 7 years. That's fucked.
Right.
Like, why? Comments.
You keep
Hold.
asking why.
Hold my comments. My dad refused to bother me about it because he knew I'd say no. They came up with what I think is a great plan, announced that they were organizing the Thanksgiving gathering, and if anyone wants to split the cost in advance, they'd rent an Airbnb in the mountains.
There you go, bud.
Interesting. Otherwise, they'd host Thanksgiving at their place, or one of my sisters could host it. I don't see how, because both the sisters are in debt.
Doesn't mean you can't host.
This caused a fight between the sisters because the middle sister was all for doing the Airbnb, but the oldest one doesn't have any money. The deadline to commit to the Airbnb has passed. Looks like Thanksgiving will be at my parents' place regardless. We won't be there.
Right.
Good job. My parents have asked that we not sell the place for now. They decided they'd still like to use it occasionally, but not until my sisters have come to terms with the new normal. And of course, they'd probably like it if everyone could get together there again down the road. But that's not just going to happen. I just as soon sell it and move on at this point, but I can live with keeping it if my folks do use it now and again. Plus, it'll be worth even more down the road, which is true. Wife and I stayed no contact with my sisters and their husbands. Both sisters have called from new numbers, FU Google Voice,
Shit, I told you.
and left messages insisting that I meet them for our parents' sake to work out how everyone can use the family vacation home. It's not a family fucking vacation home. Why don't you get that? They called my wife too. I'm glad I was already in the habit of not answering calls if I don't recognize the number. I honestly don't know if they're delusional or if they think they can bully me into giving them access again. Don't really care. My parents tell me that the oldest sister and her husband are getting out of the leases for their SUV and big ass truck and are selling their jet skis and some other shit they've never needed. You called the jet skis.
Because I know these these are not my
Why do you
family
have jet
members.
skis?
These are not my actual family members, but like just describing these people, these are very distinct members of my family, and I knew in my heart and soul that they would have jet skis. Do you want to know why?
Because you went through this?
Because if I was even slightly irresponsible, I would have at least 2 jet skis.
For why?
For jet ski. Ooh, for why? So I can go out on the water and produce nothing but smiles.
That's going to be really hard on her.
Ugh.
She's quite
Jet
the...
ski. Lexa, why would you, have you ever been on a jet ski?
Yeah, multiple times.
And you're going to sit here and ask me why I would want a jet ski.
I just don't understand
Why would I want a
owning it
pontoon boat
if you...
or a camper?
Do you go out on the water quite frequently?
No, I don't.
Then why would you want a jet ski?
Because I don't have a jet ski now.
Got it.
I want to get out on that water, baby. I want a pontoon boat. You can cut all this out. I'm just offended.
So funny. Is it Braggart? Braggart?
Blaggart?
Braggart.
I'm not entirely sure how you would pronounce that, but a braggadocious person, I'm assuming.
Okay. She's quite the braggadocious person. Like being seen in something older, smaller, or cheaper. My brother-in-law's identity is very much wrapped up with his truck as well. I fucking hate people like that. He even has a small tattoo of the truck company's logo.
Okay.
He is the person on Tinder where he's holding up the fish in his big old truck. And he's half the size, like half the height of the truck because he's short and small man syndrome.
I'm nearly the same height as my truck.
That's great. I love that for you. He has a small...
You just insulted the size, not but yesterday. 3 days ago.
I know.
You fucking ass. Men cannot do anything right.
I just...
Men are
keep you-
men are under attack in America, especially white men. Stay safe. Don't put my laugh in there. Just put this thing I said and then hard cut. Make it seem like I'm serious.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I'll edit how I want it.
People are really gonna think I'm an awful person.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
I mean, that was pretty fucking stupid. So people are gonna think I'm a
kept
prick
it.
and you're an idiot. So.
I kept it, which is the point of blowing 4.0. Just to like reiterate to everyone, it's blowing a 4.0. Come on now, we stay
We're
stupid shit, and we don't like actually mean it. Which frankly is one of the many reasons why he and I never hung out, because of his small little tattoo. Several people have suggested I make the vacation home into an Airbnb. I don't plan to do so, at least anytime soon. I would do that. I can make your money back. Go buy more.
Where's that line you just said?
Where your cursor is. I can see your cursor. Do you see mine? Like over your highlighter? Yep, right there.
Oh yeah, I see you.
Okay.
Where's the? Oh,
What above it?
Oh my God! Shut up! Leave me alone. Talk about reading. I was like, small little. Dude, what is this bitch talking about?
Yeah.
Never mind. Everyone's fine. Can we please focus? It's probably a good thing that you're here all day.
I know it would make money, but it would cause an incredible amount of drama across the family and would stress out my parents. They don't need that. It would also be a hassle to remove personal things my folks have there. That stuff has nowhere to go. And there would be wear and tear on the place. Why would there be wear and tear on the place? And I'm sure it would take some amount of time on my part, even though I used to use a manager to do it. Just not worth it to me. Okay. Oh, that's the end. That's the end.
Video done. Cut.
Okay.
So this is more of like a doing your taxes kind of update. This one wasn't really super dramatic or anything.
No.
Like, well, I mean, we got some good information though. Like,
We did.
we're having to get rid of the leases and the jet skis.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say we did get approval that they did approval. We did get confirmation that they did have jet skis. So there's that. Oh my God, this one is after
Should I
Thanksgiving.
start reading tarot cards?
Don't even start.
I'm right about a lot of stuff.
Are you?
I am.
Okay, we'll get you and Journey in the room.
Remember what
podcast?
Remember what I told you the other day when we were having microphone issues and I said it's probably my fault, and it turns out it was?
But that's always been the issue.
Genius. I can see into the future.
You don't even believe in
I
that stuff.
consult my orb.
Your orb?
Yes, I'm a magic ball.
Not the magic ball. You said orb. The thing that just floats through the... Okay.
An orb is not implying that it's floating. Listen here, you son of a bitch.
Magical orb. Special items
Said,
made by the
Listen.
jeweler out of shards.
what are you reading? Are you on Urban Dictionary or something?
No.
Listen.
What is
define-
the magical orb?
No. I said I will consult my orb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so listen now. Define orb. You're adding magical. No one said it was magical. I said I was consulting my orb.
Define orb.
A spherical body, a globe. Because it's floating.
Yeah, because whenever people are like, did you see that orb? It was a ghost and it floats. Ta-da!
So an orb weaver spider is weaving ghosts? Is that where
An
ghosts come?
orb We're done with this conversation.
Have you ever seen an orb weaver? Oh yeah, you don't like spiders. I forgot about that. You should see the spider I killed in this room not
I don't want to know.
an hour before.
I
it
don't
was-
want to know.
it-
Stop.
it-
Stop. Stop.
It tried.
Stop.
It tried to
Stop.
push me.
Stop. Stop.
Hiss.
Stop. Not fucking hiss. You talking about the cat?
No, the spider hissed.
Stop it.
You ever seen Harry Potter?
Stop. Ew. Stop. Ugh. Okay.
When he
We're
takes
done.
Rod into the spider hole.
Stop.
You're right.
Why can't we follow the butterfly?
Shut up, bitch. We're going to the spider hole.
Why does there have to be spiders?
Because butterflies are stupid.
Butterflies are not stupid.
There's no hole.
You know what? We're
Spider.
ending this. Because you did that last time. You were like, and... Oh.
Startled everyone, for one.
Not Louise.
Two,
Louise
I am
was
in
there.
supreme control of the button. Button. Oh yeah, that looks fine now. It was just my eyeballs.
User error.
Don't trust your senses or they'll dig up your corpse and fuck it.
User and error.
Do not trust any wenches, or they'll sell you to the Lord's land, sire. I'm going to start a rap career, but it's going to be based around like 15th century fiefdom.
I'm assuming since you're saying all this nonsense, we're recording.
Sometimes I push record and I just start fucking rambling about bullshit until you pick it up.
You do this not sometimes, it's every time. Every time that you ramble about bullshit, you press record, ramble about bullshit, and that is like my cue of you've already started recording.
Okay.
So are we recording?
No. We're not, actually.
Seriously?
No, we're not. I'm just kind of bored.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for you, so. Sup, gang?
Wait, are you actually recording?
We've been recording for like 5 or 6 minutes. I pushed record like right after we ended the last recording. I'm kidding. No, we're about to start. Are you ready?
Oh my god. Okay.
No, we're 154, 155. We're recording.
So yes or no? You keep- Yes, we're about to record. Actually, we're recording. Actually, we're not. Actually,
What do you think?
I think you should go fuck off.
It's my house, so you fuck off. How about that? I'm gonna shake my ball and go home. I'm gonna shake it and you can eat shit. Die, you son of a bitch.
Welcome back to Niners.
Okay, fucking
Yeah,
Hawk
yeah.
Tua.
What?
Fucking Hawk Tua.
Hawk two of that shit.
What a dumb fucking bitch. I hate that lady.
Wait, who said that?
What?
What?
You don't know about Hawk Tua?
No, I do know about Hawk Tua, but I don't know who said it.
Who said what? That she's a dumb fucking bitch?
No, Hawk Tua. I don't know the Hawk Tua lady.
That's who we're talking about.
I don't know who she is. I've never seen it. I just heard my friends do it.
Oh. Is some fucking blonde lady that worked at like a button factory or something. She got asked in the street, what's the move that you do in bed that makes men go crazy? Something to that effect. And she's like, give him the old Hawk Tua. You gotta spit on that thing. And everybody went nuts. And then she started selling merch like a week later. And then it spiraled out of control into like Logan Paul gave her like a fucking podcast. And it was terrible because she's not very entertaining. And then she did one of the fastest pump and dump crypto scams I've ever personally witnessed. And a bunch of people are now suing her.
Not like you did a deep dive on her or anything.
No.
Nah, just
This is just cumulative knowledge from watching other people on the internet.
not like you did a deep dive or anything. Well, yeah, so
Wealth of information.
like
I don't have a job.
like Gwynnie Pooh likes to say. Never mind. I'm just gonna let her say it later.
She also says that she does not have a job.
Gwen?
I don't have a job.
What?
We all quit our jobs. We live off the government now.
Anyways.
Roll the intro music.
Damn, I wish I had a soundboard.
My sister in Christ will be happy.
Welcome back to Blown 4.0.
to give you
My
all the shiny buttons
Niners, my beautiful
can
little
handle.
kids. He keeps talking over me on the intro. It's fine.
Because I'm a man.
I'm fine.
Everyone's fine. Melted.
Stop. Bro, seriously, I don't know how many times I have to tell you to stop. You know, whenever you go up to a man and you're like, stop, and they're like, no, I'm gonna keep doing it. You don't know the word stop. No, stop.
Just doing some gum.
Into the microphone. I have asked you politely.
It's a small closet. Get me a big,
cave is going to be shit on fur.
get me a bigger production area.
I'm working on it. Jesus. Things take time, okay?
Remember that joke you said I took too far? And then I'm pushing it even more?
Yep.
Do you think I'm funny? Is any of this fun to you?
So welcome back to another unboxing Reddit drama stories. We're still in deep with this other one.
We're in the thick of
And
it, boys.
I know that update 4 was not as interesting. I was shocked whenever, it said, oh, update 5. And I was like, oh, guess we've ended it this way. But now we know that they have jet skis that they've returned.
Fucking no
For selling? Huh?
I guess they're selling them now.
Selling, returning the leases, all that type of stuff. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe, because now I have to say that because my producer's gonna kill me.
I'll kill you.
Finger
too,
blast
if you
us down in the comments, and
Just
I can't say that with a straight face.
nothing increases viewership like direct threats of violence.
Yep, there you
So,
go.
like, comment, subscribe, or I'll kill you.
What?
I'll come to your house and kill you. Not you. The audience.
The FBI is standing outside. We can't do that.
Cut that out.
So yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
For a fourth time.
You can comment anything in the comments because, you know, gets us views. Algorithms, they work. Did this just work? Yes, it did. Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me in the pool, resulting in them falling in? This has now blown out of proportion, right? So we're on update 5, and now we're going to see what the fuck is happening. November 27th, 2023. Is that after Thanksgiving or is this on Thanksgiving?
What is Thanksgiving?
It's
like on a.
It's like the Thursday before Black Friday, right? So
Oh my fucking god!
the
What?
day before Black Friday. It was 2023 though.
Okay. November 23rd. So this is like 4 days after Thanksgiving.
We already know that Thanksgiving happened at the parents' house, and I just read a sentence that said things have gone to hell. So let's go see what Satan has to say about this.
Fuck yeah.
November
We're gonna go see the
22nd.
devil, bro.
Right. November 27th, 2023. Wrote most of this yesterday, but decided to wait to post it until I wasn't so wound up. Waiting didn't work. I'm still wound up. That you fucking are. Sorry if this rambles. So much has happened. Hard to write coherently. I mean, I would be too, right? If you're fucking livid. Things have gone to hell. I really, truly did not think anything like this would happen. Short version. My brothers-in-law broke into the vacation home and were arrested.
Sick. Fuck yeah, that sounds like jet ski people.
Damn. They've been charged with breaking and entering, destruction of property, and communicating threats. All class 1 misdemeanors. I refuse to drop the charges. I mean, might do so if I'm fully paid for the damage they caused. Fuck, what did they do? They were still in jail as of Saturday evening. I assume they're out by now.
Let me call it because I called the jet skis.
Okay. What do you say? No, get your orb. Consult with the orb.
So I consult with the orb. It opens the portal for the orb.
You missed the... I can't, like the dial-up tone.
Oh my God. Fuck off. You gotta insert that for it. So I've consulted the orb, and the orb seems to say I'm gonna go buy an orb now. Fuck.
What? Okay, you gotta call this.
They communicating threats. Okay, breaking and entering, all that, but communicating threats. These jackasses broke in and spray painted a bunch of shit on the walls that were threats.
Okay.
That's where I'm going with this. It
Okay.
was spray paint and written threats in spray paint
Got it.
that got them in real hot water.
Got it.
Do you know why?
No.
Because this is what the jet ski person that I'm thinking of has already done. This is already.
Can you
a thing.
please come on the podcast and say that story? Change all the names.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because it's not.
Write it down. Write it in a Reddit post. We'll read it on Reddit.
Now everything's gonna be sus as fuck. Like, this guy's life. He's just a fucking pile of burning trash.
Things had settled down. At least I thought so. Haven't seen or heard from my sisters in over 6 weeks. My parents went up to the house for a week and had a good time. David, the property manager I hired, has worked out great. He's done a couple of repairs I asked him to do, and I've given him a list that he's going to work on. He usually sends a photo or two of wildlife or a sunset to his clients every week. Was kind of making me want to get up there. Fair enough. Friday after Thanksgiving, my brother-in-laws went to my vacation home. They used the angle grinder to cut through the chain on the driveway gate and damage the gate in the process. Solid. They tried to get through the front door, ruined the lock set, and gouged the door badly. They finally got in through the utility floor door. Utility floor door? What? And a locked internal door.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck that means.
What's a utility floor door? Is that like...
Maybe it's something for people in the mountains?
I was gonna say, is it like a hurricane?
Yeah.
They broke into the barn. I'm not sure why. When they went out through the front door, where they were met by sheriff's deputies and David.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
David sounds like a good investment, bud.
Good job, David. David gets notifications from the camera system when there's activity. He saw what was going on and called the sheriff's department. According to David, the brother-in-laws tried to bullshit their way out of it, but the deputies didn't buy it. Thank fuck. Breaking into an empty house is a pretty serious thing up here. Usually it's meth heads who ransack the place and hawk everything.
Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Don't, you gotta edit that out. I don't want to support that fucking idiot.
Okay. When the brother-in-laws were arrested, they freaked out big time. We're saying how they were going to beat the hell out of me, etc.
Dang it.
Not
I
smart to do
definitely
in front
thought
of the
they
cops.
spray painted shit.
I was like,
On her.
wow. See, your ball of fortune just didn't.
Because that's because I don't have a real fucking orb to consult. So now I look like a jackass.
Suck.
Fuck off, dude.
David in the sheriff's office tried calling my wife and me to see what we wanted to do, but we were spending the day with our parents and had left our phones in the car so we could be in vacation mode. So they booked the brother-in-laws on everything, which is what I would have asked them to do anyways.
Burn.
I fucking would have been like, throw them behind bars. Just do it.
Also, can I be pedantic for a moment?
Mm-hmm.
It's brothers-in-law.
So I have been saying it right. I thought it was brother-in-laws.
I get what he's doing, like putting the S on BIL because it's an abbreviation, but
I've been saying brothers-in-law and
it
then
is
correcting
because
myself.
you're the brothers is the plural.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad that I got that right.
Good job.
Brothers-in-law called their wives from jail, who of course freaked out. They called my folks, tried to call me. They're blocked. Tried to find a lawyer up there to arrange bail. Not easy to do given it's a rural area and was a holiday weekend.
Sick.
Older sister has zero cash and her cards are maxed out. Maxed. There's
Double
two X's. Did you see that?
It's not just maxed out.
It's maxed
It's
out.
overdrawn.
Yeah. So if they made bail, my middle sister would have to pay for both husbands. I know they were still in jail as of Saturday afternoon. We didn't check our phones until late Friday on the way home from the in-laws. There were a ton of calls and messages from my mom, dad, David, and the sheriff's department. Talk about ruining a great day. I was in such a good mood till I looked at my phone. My wife read through the text and listened to the messages. Read them out to me, and by the time we got home, I had some ideas of what was going on. I put my brain back into thinking mode, tried to get past my anger, failed, called David, and got the rundown on what had happened and how bad the damage was, resulting in more anger.
Fuck yeah.
I ended Friday by calling the sheriff's department and telling him there was no misunderstanding. The brothers-in-law had absolutely no right to be on my property, and I wanted to press charges. I didn't call my folks back, barely slept. Bro, what would you do in that situation? I would have already gotten my baseball bat and gone to their houses.
Oh no, the cops caught us, so that's worse than
That's
I
true.
could ever do.
This is true.
That's not true, but like
I think I would have gone to the police station and been like, can I just see them? And like
borrow
stand
a
behind
nightstick
bars.
so I can fucking run that bitch up and down the bars, just like ding 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 ding. Got you now, motherfucker.
Idiots. I waited until Saturday afternoon to call my folks. They were both pretty rattled about it, my mom in particular. My sisters had browbeat them into telling me I should tell the cops it was a mistake and that I wanted the charges dropped. I refused flat out. Told them there was no way I'd do that until I spoke with an attorney and also not until I was paid in full for whatever it will cost to fix everything 100%. My mom was crying hard by the time we got off the phone, which of course made me feel like shit. My dad suggested it was time for a complete start over, but also said he thought they needed to pay for the damage. How are they going to pay for the damage?
Well, a complete start over to what? Fuck these people. They're bags of shit. Like I'm about done talking to the parents too. Like fuck you guys too.
Why?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
I understand I always say why to this, but I just really don't. Like I'm on the author's side.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, fuck that. They need to pay for the damages. They decided to do this when they know they weren't supposed to be there in the first place. Like that's just
You are not welcome here.
idiocy and that's disrespect.
Uh-huh.
Like you fucking know you're not supposed to go into that house. You know why too. So how about you handle your own shit and leave him alone?
Little legal record for your spank, and hopefully that'll teach you a lesson. I feel like with the amount of updates we have on board, that they didn't learn any sort of lesson from this.
Nope.
I just feel it in my bones.
And the updates keep coming.
I can feel it in my orb.
And your orb. Well, you did put this entire thing together, so.
You're welcome.
I think one of the stories I saw when I was like trying to count them, I saw like lawyer. Okay.
Trying.
I haven't gone up to
Cheating,
the
you're reading
property
ahead.
yet. There's nothing I can do, and I'll probably
You guys
go
are-
nut.
Somebody was talking.
What?
So somebody was talking. You guys start over.
I haven't gone up to the property yet.
There's
There's
fuck. Oh, that tastes like enchiladas.
Ew. When did you have enchiladas?
For breakfast. I made them for dinner last night and I had some this morning. They were delicious.
That's gross. There's nothing I can do, and I'll probably go nuts when I see the damage in person. The photos are bad enough. I'm hoping for tomorrow or Wednesday, but my job isn't one I can just wander off from for non-emergencies. I've left messages with 2 attorneys asking friends. Wait. I switched those words, sorry. I've left messages with 2 attorney friends asking them to recommend the right lawyers to go after my sisters and brothers-in-law. I don't know what I can do exactly, but I'm hoping to get restraining orders. I have all the texts they've sent me that might help. I thought they were blocked.
Well, because they keep using
that's right.
voice numbers. So I'm assuming he's saving all those too.
You know what's so funny is I think now I can talk about the story about like Lily and all of that drama. I still have all of those text messages. The cop that was involved with that, he told me, he was like, if you send this message, right, and they keep responding to you, that's when you can get the restraining order. And I was like, solid. And he was like, just send it right now. I sent it and I saw them outside. Oh my God, they fucking freaked out. And the cop was on the phone with me and he was like, Lord forbid. He was like, give me a second, I'll call you back. I was like, okay. That was a whole thing.
Hold off and organize that one.
Yeah.
That's going to be its own private episode.
Anyways, sneak peek.
Little preview for you.
I'm strongly considering suing them for the money they made renting the place. Ooh, that's true. I totally forgot they rented the place.
That'd be a hard one to prove, though. I'm assuming it's all in cash.
No, because it's through Airbnb.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah, there's
prove
paper
it. They
trails.
can't. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't care about the cash, but it will make them... What? Sorry, she like whined. But it will help make them as miserable as possible.
Who did?
Ellie.
Oh, is she sleeping? Is Louise in here?
Yeah? No? Maybe that's why it's so quiet. She's not in here.
Did I bring her inside?
Yeah. I had to pee during the break.
Oh, that's probably when she left. Okay, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. The gloves are definitely off at this point. Gloves off, claws out.
Well, get them, boys.
A couple of side notes. Brothers-in-law had no idea I'd hire someone to keep an eye on things or that there are cameras there now. My parents knew but hadn't told them because they knew it would just give my sisters a reason to drama up. You must be so bored with your life. Go to PTA, okay? Like, damn. There are signs on the property stating it's being monitored with cameras and no trespassing signs, though. If you're gonna break in and you see those, like, wouldn't you be like, oh, let me think twice about this?
Maybe.
Fucking idiots. My wife has completely had it at this point. I don't blame her. She's been more than patient about it all, but she reached her limit and was not shy about letting me know. Good, I wouldn't be either. She told me it's up to me how I'll deal with this, but that she thought they all needed to be taught a hard lesson. We're right there with you.
Burn.
Older brother-in-law likely won't face any repercussions at his job over this, but middle brother-in-law has a security clearance, so he might.
Uh-oh. Wait, really quick. First one works at a metal siding factory. The second one with a security clearance works at a prison. Calling it.
Let's see how wrong he is.
I've consulted the orb. Do not test me, woman.
I don't know if they're going to say it.
I don't know either. I'm assuming not.
I'm hoping that will be motivation for middle brother-in-law to pay the damages himself immediately. Is middle brother-in-law married to the oldest or the youngest daughter? We don't know, right?
I'm not entirely certain, to be honest.
Because the older one doesn't have money, right?
Yeah.
So if the middle brother-in-law has to pay for the damages because of his security clearance, then how are they going to pay for that? They can't even fucking afford their own life.
I don't know. Magic? Maybe it's just like if he gets a court order to pay for it and like he just pays him like $100 a month.
Ooh.
What?
David, the caretaker, has an interesting background. I knew he was friends with some of the deputies, figured it was because they were all locals. I was wrong. He was a cop in the big city for years, was shot on duty, and afterwards decided to quit and move to where his parents had retired. He has some PTSD over it all. His dog is certified animal service and is usually with him. I know law enforcement people tend to hang out together. I guess that's how they became his friend group. Nice.
Dang.
I love that. I don't want to see or speak with these a-holes for the rest of my life. I know this is direct conflict with overwhelming urge to make their lives as miserable as possible. And that's update 5.
That one was spicy.
That's fuck, bro.
The last update was really a cue up for this one. Like, Look, I rocked their shit and they tried to fucking retaliate. And
Dude, they broke in.
now everybody's going to jail.
Everyone's going to fucking jail. Now you just fucked yourself.
Even the kids. The kids are also going to jail.
Yep, because of their parents. Sorry.
Separate charges, felonies.
Yep, they were the ones in the passenger seats. So
Jesus Christ.
they were on site.
We're on the roof in Kentucky.
That's insanity. What makes you think that that's okay? Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that in the first place?
Because it sounds like mom and dad and the author have been letting these assholes get away with all this kind of fucking stupid fucking behavior for a long time.
They sound like dumb country folk kids. Country club kids.
They sound like hillbillies with a little bit of money.
Yeah, they got a little bit of money and they're like, we can do whatever we want because we've gotten away with this shit before. Sucks to suck. You messed with the wrong person.
All these goddamn kids getting trophies.
Yep. Comment what you think down below. Like, subscribe, and come back to update part 6 next week. Told you, fucking weirdos in the closet.
I'm growling at my orb.
That wasn't a great.
I need an orb now, dude. How cool would an orb be back here?
Yeah, come back next week for update part 6. No, let us know what type of card games you want us to play down below. We have a few dates in the future months that need to be filled. So yeah.
Might be playing some D&D soon.
No, we are playing D&D soon.
I thought we were setting up teasers, bud.
Might be playing D&D soon.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Might be playing some D&D soon.
Might be playing some D&D soon. Who fucking knows? Definitely going to a furry con though.
Leave a comment if you want to see us build Warhammer live on TV.
Oh no.
Are you going to take those things off your feet?
No.
The blood-soaked rags that you put on your feet a while ago? And wouldn't tell me why you had blood-soaked rags in a bag?
I'm assuming we're recording.
Is that fun when you pick it up right away?
I was like, blood-soaked rags? I didn't tell you about it. That's only on Tuesdays. What the hell?
I don't like it here. Mom, these kids are drinking. Me up.
I'm gonna get chocolate wasted.
I'm gonna get you one of those shitty little plastic buttons.
That has just me going.
Yeah.
It's not the actual like. Yeah, exactly. Hey, listen up. Before we start our weekly scheduled podcast, we'd like to cover our asses. The content in this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes alone and should not be interpreted or construed as official advice or instruction of any kind. We're blowing a 4.0, so please listen responsibly and enjoy. That was the longest I've ever kept a laugh in.
Where are we going?
Welcome back, 2.9ers, to Blowing a 4.0. Can it please be that? No, just make it the chicken noise. You know, the dog toy where you like let all the air out and it goes. That's the noise that I want.
We'll just have the noise of a catastrophic shit.
Just because we don't give a shit doesn't mean we want to give a shit, you know? It doesn't work out that way. Anyways, welcome back to Blown to 4.0. If you don't already know, we're deep diving into a Reddit drama, unboxing it with all the tissue paper and its loveliness and the confetti canyons and the combustion fire that it is. It was stepping out of the way whenever your nieces and nephew try to push you into the pool, and then now it's gotten political. The
jet skis are gone and the cops have been called.
Exactly. There has been charges. There has been, what are those things called? Lawyers. Everything under the sun in our good old suburban town. Gotta love
This is in the mountains.
In the mountains of the suburban town. Suburbia.
Such oh, did you see that?
Wow.
Did you see that? That was insane. Woo! Fucking Spider-Man back here.
Dang. Not really.
My drugs on the floor.
If you haven't already, go back and watch the other ones. Like, comment, subscribe on every single one of those. Whenever you want to see the updates, you can press the notification bell. Make sure you turn those on. Is that enough for you?
Hit him with that dangler, girl.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
What?
You said dangler. That's all.
The alert bell.
The alert bell.
The notification bell.
The notification bell. Anyways, let's move on. Get into the story.
Past all of this.
Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into the pool, resulting in them falling in? Yes. I changed my answer now. I'm just kidding.
Fuck this guy.
I'm just kidding. Update part 6.
I own jet skis.
6
jet skis.
6. I don't know if you can
I went opposite both times on both. I was trying to catch you. That was literally, you were at 1 and I was on 3.
I'm gonna keep that in. I'm just gonna keep them all.
Woo! Look out, Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying. Quick recap, everyone knows this. Thursday, Thanksgiving, they didn't have it with the entire family anymore. The brothers-in-law decided to break into the house. They got charges on them. Now they're in jail. They might be out. I'm not too sure, just because this says December 2nd, 2023. This is Saturday. Because he did say in the last post, as of Saturday, they were still in jail.
But that was in November, I thought.
The 27th.
Oh my God. Okay. No,
So this is 6 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like the following week after.
Mm-hmm. Didn't think I'd be doing another post this soon, but a lot has happened over the past 2 days. Short version, I think the corner has been turned on this crap. Okay. Thursday afternoon,
What's the confusion?
because I don't know.
We've turned a corner on this.
What? Thursday afternoon,
Are
I
we
got
still
it.
confused?
Can I read?
I don't know. Can you?
I'm trying to. Thursday afternoon, I got a courier device. What the fuck?
Courier delivered.
Why? An envelope delivered to my office. In it was a signed letter from both my brothers-in-law. Wow, he spelled that out this time. And a cashier's check for $5,000.
I wonder if people have been giving him shit about putting the S at the end of it. It's actually it's brothers-in-law, not BILS, you fucking moron.
I don't know.
It's Reddit. People were
That's true.
Shit about it.
It's anyone online. In the letter they made, what I have to say was a really sincere apology. Among other things, they acknowledged breaking in, acknowledged it was wrong, said the $5,000 was to pay for the damage and that they pay more if it cost more than that. Also said they'd stay away from the vacation home unless my wife and I specifically invited them. They also asked that I do what I could, there you go, to get the charges dropped as soon as possible because they both could lose their jobs, and that they'd agree to a restraining order or whatever else it took for that to happen. Interesting, they both could lose their jobs.
Oh.
So the sheet metal guy could lose his jobs.
The metal siding manufacturing operator.
There was more as well. What is that word?
You want to take a crack at it? I see it.
Conciliatory?
Conciliatory.
Oh, I was so close.
You were close.
There was more as well. All conciliatory, but that's the gist of it.
Like a consolation.
Okay. To say this was a shock is an understatement. It's the dog.
It sounded like she was in here. What the fuck? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm assuming you picked that up in the phone.
Yeah, something fucking weird just happened.
Okay. It was obviously a total 180 from the past behavior. From their past behavior. It was a total 180.
Deep breath and try that whole paragraph again.
I was still thinking of the microphone. I'm so sorry.
I thought you said you took your meds.
I did. Sometimes they just don't work. To say this was a shock is an understatement. It was a total 180 from their past behavior.
That wasn't very good. Just because I know what's throwing you off here, and I'm gonna just give you a little. There you go. Hit it.
It was a total 180 from their past behavior. I'd already made an appointment with an attorney to see about suing my brother-in-laws over the damage and to try to get a restraining order. Damn, so he's still suing them?
I would.
Okay. I called him and told him what I just received and agreed to meet with me at the end of the day instead of next week. Told me not to deposit the check.
Yep.
We met for about 2 hours. He ended up recommending that the wife and I do a settlement and mutual release agreement. I don't know what that is, but I would love anyone who knows what that is to comment down below. With all 4 of them, sisters and brothers-in-law.
Settlement means a payout from them to him to fix damages. And then the mutual release agreement, I think, is release of liability from everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's releasing them from liability and so on and so forth. So it's like it never happened. They paid for it and it all goes away. I think. Don't put that in case I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is.
I'll put that in and say, in case he's wrong, I'm sorry.
No, in case he's wrong, please comment. I just got to start saying wrong shit, and then you got to be like, comment if he's wrong.
Well, that's
Someone's
what I
gonna say
just said. Is like, comment down below what you know, like what that is.
I know,
and you
but
explain
like,
it. Comment down below if you think he's wrong and if he is wrong. It'd be great.
I got to start saying things that are obviously wrong, though.
He said if we went after them via lawsuit, that we'd most certainly
Stop it.
I didn't do nothing.
No, my brain. It's adding words. That we'd almost certainly win, but that it could take 2 years or more. There would be a sizable upfront legal fees.
You added
Nice. Well, there would be sizable upfront legal fees and that we might never see any money. He also said we could keep the $5,000 fee free and clear even if we didn't let them off the hook. What?
He can keep the restitution and still press charges.
So he can keep the money?
Yeah, and still continue with charges and all.
Oh.
Because
okay.
no matter what, they still have to pay restitution for their fucking shit they caused.
You just take that out?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, no. Okay.
I don't know how the fucking law works.
Comment down below how wrong we are.
Listen, I spent from 79 to 84 in prison, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
He's drawing up the agreement. It won't be ready until Monday. The agreement will include what's essentially the civil equivalent of a restraining order. I'd already asked my property manager to work up a bid to get the damage repaired. I called him after the meeting and asked that he get me as close an estimate as possible ASAP. Got that Friday. What day is it? It was Thursday, right? Tuesday?
Let me check.
Saturday. Damn.
Saturday, yeah.
So he got that. He thinks it will take around $4,000 to fix everything. Most of that is for the front door. Damn.
Right.
On Friday, my attorney contacted each of the brothers-in-law, told them what we were proposing and advised them to get their own lawyers. They both agreed to it. The middle brother-in-law told him they could afford to either pay for the damages or pay for a lawyer, but not both. And they figured a lawyer wouldn't make any difference given that they really had no defense for what they did. His biggest concern was that if the charges could be dropped because of his job, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. Why would you?
Everybody's been letting them off the hook their whole life.
From what I can tell, they're willing to do anything, sign anything to make this all go away.
Drop them panties.
My attorney also called the DA's office on Friday to discuss dismissing the charges. Got the name of the prosecutor and left them a message, but has not spoken to them yet. Sorry.
Pause. You know that's from a movie, right?
What?
Panties. Drop them.
No.
I can't remember the name of the movie now.
I was like...
Now I sound like a pervert.
Yeah, you do.
It's fucking ding 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 ding. Deliverance. Deliverance is the movie. It is from a movie. I'm not a weirdo telling people to take off their underwear.
Okay, I'm still gonna cut all of that.
Please do.
He thinks they'll dismiss the charges because the brothers-in-law are paying up and they have no priors. But then again, he's not a criminal lawyer. Also said I should be prepared to drive up there Monday or Tuesday and tell the prosecutor in person that I want everything dismissed. Makes sense. He also advised me to continue to be no contact with sisters and brothers-in-law, especially for the next 6 months, and that it will be really important to follow the terms of the agreement when it comes to future interactions with them. I'm guessing that the brothers-in-law change of heart is due to them having figured out what's at stake for them, what is going to cost them in legal fees and fines and so on. I mean, that's usually when people come to their senses.
Right.
Like, oh, fuck, it's real.
When the consequences come.
There's also the highly unlikely possibility that they could go to jail up to 120 days. Put them in jail. Put them behind bars.
Right.
And as I've mentioned, one of them has a security clearance for his job that could be at risk. So this is their Hail Mary pass to keep their lives normal. This isn't a perfect...
I had a clean camera switch and everything.
This isn't a perfect resolution to the situation, but at least it will get me past the legal and financial parts of the shit show that I've been in for the past few months. Dude, to go through this for the past few months is shit. Yeah. So shit.
That's rough.
I doubt I'll ever have a civil relationship with any of them ever again, and that's fine. What I want most at this point is to close this off, get on with my life, and never speak to any of them again. I'm exhausted from this. Wife feels pretty much the same way. Kind of a side issue, but getting the written apology was weirdly a huge moment for me. I wasn't expecting that ever, but apparently it matters to me quite a bit. Well, yeah, of course it does. Dude, you had there was no reason for that to happen. The money doesn't feel particularly important at this moment. I'll damn sure take it though. I mean, yeah, for sure. I wonder what he does.
For work or what?
Yeah, because he says he can't really leave work unless it's an emergency.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of jobs. You can't just leave in the middle of the fucking day.
Yeah, but I feel like if that were happening, a lot of bosses would be like, go take care of your shit. Also, I'm pretty certain my middle sister and her husband came up with the money. The cashier's check is from a credit union of the company he works for. Damn. Once things are signed, I plan to make one more update. Probably just an edit to this post. I'm sorry for being so pedantic.
Well, writing these posts has helped clear my head.
Hello, Luke Wilson. Wow.
And the feedback has really helped. I truly appreciate everyone's comments, insights, and support. And I really, really hope none of you ever have to go through this kind of nonsense. Me too, bro. Me fucking too. Me too. Thank God they wrote an apology letter. And thank God the middle sister paid for it because, you know.
Listen, man, I'm all set up against this. I have no vacation home and I don't speak to my family. See,
Wait.
I'm ahead of the game.
The cashier's check is from the credit union for the company he works for. You're wrong. No prison. The clearance is for the bank. He just told us one of the middle sister's husbands.
The credit union of the company. The credit union that
He works for. Oh, damn, I read that wrong.
And just so we're clear, most, if not close to all prisons are privately owned by corporation.
But they don't have credit unions.
No, but they use credit unions. Read the sentence.
I know,
I have
I
consulted
did.
the orb and I am correct. Be quiet with your womanly ways. I need one of those electric balls back here is what I need.
Yeah, you do. That'd be cool, though.
Put my little fingies on it to absorb the orb.
Dog. Okay, well, at least you had an apology. At least you got 5K out of it and you get the extra 1,000, you know, for damages and everything that you don't really have to replace.
No, that's fucking worth any of this shit though. Like, goddamn, dude.
You're still suing them.
I mean, quite frankly, like, that's where I'm split, like, pretty hard 50-50. On one hand, like, if they paid for it, I'm gonna let the legal ramifications ride. Like, you guys have to figure that out yourselves, but I'm dropping everything else, especially if it's paid for in full. Like, I don't fucking care enough. Like, I already dicked you guys around enough. You already had to get rid of vehicles. I already cut off a huge source of income that you were getting in a shitty way. Like, it sounds too exhausting to continue with, and I would cut my losses, call it a day. You humbled them to a degree. So, like, in my mind, like, I proved my point, and if they fuck around again, then I will hammer you into the ground.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, like, you saw what I did the first time. You do it again.
Yep.
And you will not be as lucky.
Nope. Because
Fuck
those
these
charges, you will lose your job and your house, and you'll be homeless.
His job at the credit union.
At the credit union.
See, I told you. Oh, you're wrong, fucking idiot. Do
Dang
not
it.
defy the orb.
No, because I read that and I was like, oh shit, he works for a bank. That's where the security clearance comes
I mean,
from.
he could work in finance. Who knows?
In finance, he's a finance bro.
I'm gonna guess no.
What is
How
it?
do you-
Blonde hair, 6'2", finance.
Oh, what?
Guy. What is the play the clip?
6'5", blue eyes, blonde hair.
Finance guy.
That's not quite right.
Works in finance.
I don't fucking know.
Here, let me see.
But, like, same, if I could get a guy that looked like that. I'm straight and married, but, like, if I could get a guy like that, as long as he treats me right.
You're like, I'm all for it, buddy.
I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5".
Blue eyes.
The trust fund is what we were missing.
Yeah. I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund.
Speaking
6'5",
of people
blue eyes.
missing things, my wife does not have a trust fund. What a bummer.
I don't either. My wife doesn't either. Damn.
She's also not 6'5".
Did you have blue eyes?
No,
Damn.
none.
He's looking for a guy in finance.
No, I'm not looking for a guy. I'm looking
6'5".
for a man.
Looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
Jesus Christ, actually. I'm looking for Jesus Christ himself.
Yep, there you go.
But original biblical, like 5'6", black hair, brown eyes.
Yep. So that you can like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that was the dogs. And I've been smelling it
She's
for a
licking
while.
her ass. She's licking her butt. We gotta go. Jesus Christ.
Gotta go. Meta Dahmer. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe.
Smell a dog fart.
Why are you blowing it over here?
So I don't have to smell it. Hey, check.
1, 2. Quiet on sit. Quiet on set. Oh, she's quiet.
What's quiet?
Ellie.
What? What are you laughing at? What are you smiling at? Stop smiling. There's nothing to be happy about right now. What?
Nothing.
Speak your piece, woman. What's funny?
Just every single time I come in, we don't even start until 2:30.
Shh. Because you have to be here for it.
That's true.
That's how production goes, my man. Go fucking get a job at somewhere fucking a professional works. I'm gonna start doing closed door recordings, I think. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm just gonna hear you from behind the door going, oh!
I'll just beat on the door whenever you're fucking around. Pissing me off. Pissing everybody off. You're pissing people off today, I think.
Yeah, well, you started it.
What doing? Blah, blah.
I'll fucking end it.
I will end you. I started doing what? How did I start it?
Oh my god, you always do this. How did I do that? No, you fucking came in and I was trying to tell you and you're like, talent needs to do what I say.
And if you don't, no. And I was like, wow, okay.
That was funny.
And you were like, am I pissing you off yet? You having fun yet? Am I pissing you off?
Are you having fun yet?
I'm always having fun.
Sexy back here. It's sexy in the dude hole.
Segs.
SEGGS.
I'm assuming we're recording.
Segs.
Ellie, bro.
Dog toy ASMR.
Quiet on set.
Take it from her.
Quiet on set. I can't reach that part.
She's like, no, not really. Please don't. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry, Ellie. Dang it. Now there's a pole in the middle of the desk. How am I supposed to have my feet up?
What's up, my 2.9ers? Welcome back to Blowing a 4.0, a channel where we don't give a shit about shit. And we like to read about people's shit.
Finger blasting.
Finger mashed potatoes. Potatoes. If you haven't seen that one, please go watch it. It was hilarious.
Which one?
The one where he didn't wash his hands only at home and he stuck his fingers after doing a number 2, after doing a doo-doo.
And it was gay to wipe your butt. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Okay.
So, as we have been doing for the past 6 videos, now we're on update number 7 of Am I the Asshole for Jumping Out of the Way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into a pool, resulting in them falling in like the little douchebags that they are. So, we've already watched or went over, do you remember recap? What's the recap?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I know, right?
This guy...
I should just be smart and like scroll up, right?
I'm going to give you the recap. For those who don't know, I have 2 severe head trauma, brain injuries.
He got blown up.
Woo! And I fell.
He talked to his lawyer.
No. I'm gonna summary it. You ready? Okay, so this man almost got pushed into a pool, but he threw some kids in instead, and then
He didn't throw him in. He just sidestepped him.
And then he was super drunk and threw these kids in there, and then he tried to fight his family members, and then now he's suing them.
While the dad was being a hippo.
I'm kidding. I don't actually remember the order in which things happened. I know what happened. I can't tell you the order though.
Oh, the brother-in-laws broke in.
Oh, that's right.
And then they got arrested and they were pissed and the wives called and like all that shit.
And then they paid restitution.
Had to pay restitution,
and I said, sorry.
Yeah. So he still took it, but then he's still suing them and pressing charges, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
Professional.
Watch the other video. You'll know. You'll get caught up. Okay. You ready?
SETI.
Grab your bubbly. Grab your bubbly. Get comfy. Let's get started with unboxing ready dramas. Wasn't that smooth?
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Sponsored by Alani.
Oh wait, whoops.
Alani.
We switched sponsors.
And Red Bull.
We switched sponsors that don't pay us.
Yeah, sponsored by Alani.
This is charity sponsoring.
Woo! That tastes like fucking cough syrup.
Which one is it?
What's a cherry limeade?
You're the one that wanted.
I know. That's fine.
You like cough syrup?
I kind of do.
Ew.
No, it tastes like a Route 44 cherry limeade at Sonic.
Route.
That's what it tastes like. Cough syrup, pretty much.
I don't like cough syrup.
Tuesday morning, I met with my attorney and went over the agreement.
Wait, the date.
What?
The date.
December 7th, 2023.
Yeah, we're like keeping everybody
Thursday.
chronologically up to date too, remember?
Thursday. Tuesday morning, I met with my attorney and went over the agreement. Changed a couple of minor things, and he sent it to my sisters and brothers-in-law. See, there it is again. The Redditors had to come after him for that.
It's correct now.
I know, right? It included a requirement that they pay my attorney's fee, about $3,000. They weren't happy about that and tried to negotiate it away. But he told them they can either accept it as it is, or there would be no deal at all, and we proceed with suing them for the money they got from renting out the place.
Ooh, burn.
Wear and tear from renting it, repair costs from their break-in, emotional distress, lost income from having to deal with this, attorney fees, and whatever else we could. Segs. He also told them I would push hard with the DA's office to prosecute every fucking charge. Yes, sir. Snaps for you.
Burn. Merch idea.
Merch.
Shirt. Okay.
Yes, sir. Snaps for you.
It's an off pale yellow with black writing that just says SECKS. Sex.
Sax?
Sex. SECKS.
It's segs.
SEGGS.
SEGGS.
I like the other one,
SEGGZZZZZZ.
The front will be. I get it.
You get it now?
The front part will be segs. The back part will be sax.
Yep. There you go.
Moving on. Quiet on set.
Short version, they came in and signed. They came in and signed. I wasn't there. I'm told it was pretty intense environment. Yikes. That the middle brother-in-law appeared to have taken charge, and that at one point he told both of my sisters to shut the hell up or he was walking away from the whole thing, making his own deal with us, and the rest of them could all go to hell.
Ooh.
They provided another cashier's check for $2,500, claimed that's all they had. It's close enough that we're going to accept it as the final payment. Gotta take what you can, okay? Attorney also told me that everyone was very cold and curt towards one another. Yeah, probably because the fucking sisters are dumbasses.
Right.
But they all managed to keep it together long enough to sign and left without making too big of a scene. I drove up to the vacation. Hello? Word.
Doing great, bud.
Thanks. I don't know why my mouth just can't speak today. I drove up to the vacation.
Hey, girl, what that mouth do? Does it say words at any point in time?
Shut up. I drove up to the vacation house earlier today.
No.
Wow. Okay, let's just go ahead and get you count to 10. See if we can count to 10.
I don't know why I can't talk. For the past 2 days, I haven't been able to talk.
You think you're going in? What if you have a brain worm?
That's not it.
You don't know that.
Wouldn't I see the worm in my eyeball?
A brain worm?
Wouldn't it go to like the eye socket and you could like...
I don't know. I don't know how brain worms, but do I look like a brain worm doctor? Have you eaten?
Apparently.
Have you eaten any live slugs recently?
God, no.
Okay.
I'm allergic to shellfish. Anything with a shell.
Slugs don't have a snail or a shell.
A snail? Slugs don't have... Look who can't talk now.
Slugs don't. You already see you infected me with your fucking brain worm, you dick.
I think it's because Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I'm usually like off. My brain just turns off because, you know, Thursday through Sunday, I have to be on all the time and talking to people. So,
well, now you have to do it 7 days a week.
Shit. Woo! I drove up to the vacation house early yesterday to check out the damage and meet with the DA's office. Seeing the damage made my blood boil. It was so senseless. Ooh, is this where we get to know what he did?
Right.
I was so pissed that I was ready to eat the cost of repairs and do everything I could to ruin their lives. Tried walking it off, failed utterly, ended up calling a good friend who was kind enough to stay on the phone for over an hour, letting me spew and vent. He eventually got me back to focusing on the bigger picture of putting this behind me and getting on with my life. Honestly, I'm not sure that's what I want to do, but I settled down enough to get some food in me and I feel better. After lunch, I went to the DA's office. Hadn't made an appointment. Had to wait.
Oh my god.
You good?
I
You sound like Emma there for a second.
breathed in spit.
Wrong hole.
Oh, wrong hole. Tell me about it.
Hadn't made an appointment and... Are you gonna cough again?
Let's try to just choke it down.
That's fine.
That's what she said. I thought I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Okay. Hadn't made an appointment and had to wait a while, but got to meet with the assistant DA who's got the case. Who's got the case? Who's got the case? Who's on first? What's on second? Do you know that comedy? No? Solid. Short version is that since I don't want to prosecute and the brothers-in-law have already paid for the damages, that they're willing to drop all the charges except trespassing, which in this case will be a class 2 misdemeanor. Perfect? Is that fine? Class 2 misdemeanor? Is that good?
I mean, it's better than a felony.
Is it like a A team, B team situation? Like class 1, class 2? Like class 1 is like you're fucked?
No, misdemeanor you're usually pretty good at in general. It's just, I don't know. I think it goes, because like first degree murder is the worst. So I don't know if this is like, you know what I mean? I don't know if they're counting up or down for this.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on.
We'll see.
Either way, it's a misdemeanor and it's on their record. So that one guy might be fucked with his job.
Both of them are.
Oh, that's right.
They said it in the last one.
I was
that
gonna,
both
yeah.
of them are
They'll
fucked.
both have a if they're gonna.
Yeah,
stick
one
with
who
the
puts up
misdemeanor
sheet metal
charge.
and then the other.
The-
We don't actually know what they do, but we're just guessing.
I was right about the jet skis.
Yep. The brothers-in-law will have to plead guilty and pay whatever fine the judge sets. Damn.
Burn.
I'm also told that if they fight the trespassing charge or ever so much as fart in public, nice. I'm also told that if they fight the trespassing charge or ever so much as fart in public up there, that it would go very poorly for them. What are they gonna do? Shit their pants?
It helped that the brothers-in-law didn't resist arrest. If they had, none of the charges would have been dropped. Damn. I also went to the sheriff's office to thank them for getting there so quickly and everything. Wanted to thank the deputies personally, but only spoke to the dispatch person. What? And I tried to meet up with David, the property manager, but couldn't get a hold of him. That sucks. That he went up there and only talked to the dispatch agent.
Oh, I mean, that was what it is.
Couple of notes. The agreement includes a no contact clause. Basically, if any of them show up where my wife and I are, or the other way around, whoever got there last has to leave immediately. No contact except through attorneys or other mutually agreed upon third parties. They get to keep whatever they made from renting the vacation house, my big give, unless I have tax consequences, which they will be responsible for, and we release each other from other liabilities up through the present. There's more to it than that, but those are the high points. Wife and I will sign the agreement later today. After that, I can't talk about most of this, but I can talk around it, which is true, right? As soon as you sign a contract with legal aid stuff, you know, you can't talk about it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why we haven't heard from that lady.
The gag order.
Yeah. Who knows what's going on with Amy and what was his name? Luke?
Yes.
Fucking Luke.
Girl, how you doing?
I know. My brain is still on your story. I think this is my final update regarding all of this nonsense, but I'll respond to the comments if I can. I've said before, posting about all of this and reading folks' thoughts and responses have been really helpful and has probably been key in my being able to handle this in relatively healthy ways. So thank you all again. And that's update 7. We have 3 more updates, just letting you know.
All right. Well, fucking...
That's crazy. Well, that's crazy. At least we got an update on that. And thank you to all of the folks that are watching this, because some of these updates are a little less dramatized than we thought. But this has definitely gone from just not pushing kids into a pool, because he didn't do that, letting kids fall into a pool, to now a whole bigger fucking thing. Like, what the actual fuck?
It's a legal mess now.
And just like that Bobby guy has stated, what is his username? 1 second, please. Bobby Boom 413. He is our top commenter, and I love it so much. Don't actually know if you're a guy or a girl, but anyways, you've kept along with all of these fucking Reddit stories, and it's been great and amazing. And I don't know if you read the comment, but shout out to my producer for all of these Reddit stories.
I'm the best.
Good job.
Everyone
8 man
should-
in the cave.
Everyone should kiss my ass.
Mm.
Professional. They called me the Terry Braxton of the closet.
I'm assuming we're recording.
Yeah, but chill out.
Just kidding.
Ooh,
Pew, 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 pew.
that's crazy. Look, I'm hitting all 3 buttons like this. And it's just going shoo, shoo. Looks crazy. Hey, you, person on drugs that's watching this. The cops know and they're coming. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Everyone knows you're on drugs. We can see you. Scott, we know you're on drugs.
Scott. Not actually naming a viewer.
I hope somebody named Scott is on drugs and sees that someday and freaks the fuck out. Scott, we see you, motherfucker. We see you. We see everything you do.
What's
Scott.
up, my fellow 2.9ers and Scotty boy over there blowing
Scott
his 4
specific.
What's up, Scott? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Ben.
Fucker.
How you doing? Those cops okay? Did you give them a donut? Did you make sure they're sitting with their little cup of tea? Little cuppa? No? Okay.
They're not bobbies, bro.
That's the same thing. Different country.
The cops here don't drink tea. They drink alcohol on duty.
I think I'm back.
Put my fist through the ceiling.
2.9.
Police.
Quite okay.
No, I'm all rowdy now. I'm gonna fight somebody in the streets. We're gonna get going sometime?
I'm just waiting for you to stop interrupting me, but yeah, for sure.
Who's interrupting who here? I'm riffing.
Anyway.
Cal Rifkin Jr.
Welcome back to another fucking Reddit drama and something full of massive shits that
What?
Why?
Something full
I was
of
trying-
massive shits.
You wouldn't even let me finish. I fucking spit too. Jesus Christ.
Go off.
Well, I was trying to, and then I lost my train of thought.
Well, you said it's full of big fucking shits.
No, I said massive shits. There's a difference.
Oh, pardon.
Massive shits that, oh my god, you fucking started with a pool and now you're fucking suing someone for breaking into your goddamn home. Jesus Christ.
So, Jax, let me ask you this.
What?
Would you say somebody pooped in this guy's pool?
I would say Yes. It was not just a poop. It was like a fucking diarrhea explosion.
Have you ever seen that in a public? Have you ever seen somebody have diarrhea in a pool? It is wild looking. I
don't want to know. No, I know. Stop. No. Just because I talk about them doesn't mean I want to keep going with the conversation.
I saw a kid shit down a water.
You're going to make me throw up. Pick Your Poison just did not sit well with me. And I'm still like gagging from it. So now we're going to jump back into our Am I the Asshole Reddit story. We already know about this. This is the last 2 updates. I know there's 3 updates, but I think the last 2 videos, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
I don't remember how I edited them, so future Jax, you can just pop it up on the screen and correct me. Thanks so much.
What a genius. She's so smart.
Genius. So yeah, let's get right into it and grab your bubblies, get company. What?
Why do you keep looking at me?
Because I said grab your bubblies and you went.
Because I was looking at shit behind you.
Oh.
I think I fucked up a camera angle.
God damn it.
I think I clipped you on this side a little bit.
Fucking roll with it. Blowing a 4.0 right here in the studio every damn day.
I'm not very good at my job.
No, he's not a professional.
You're not supposed to say that.
We're professionals.
This is a hostile work environment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling you Ellen.
Ellen. Ew. Except my green card can't be revoked, so.
Ellen has a green card?
She's from Canada.
Is she? Oh, that explains a lot.
Anyways, grab your bubblies, get comfy, and let's get started with this drama from Unboxing Reddit Dramas. Tissue everywhere. Woo.
Sponsored by cough syrup. Drink cough syrup. Trip
Cough syrup.
balls.
Yeah.
Should we do a video where we drink a bunch of cough syrup?
No.
The world turned into a waterfall around me.
Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into a pool, resulting into them falling in?
Idiots.
Dumbass kids. Update number 8. March 2024. Jesus Christ, this is like 3 months later.
This is a saga at this point, bud.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? Is when he was going through all of this, I had just moved back home. I moved back home in March.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Thought it would be worth an update for anyone who's interested. We're fucking interested.
I am interested.
Thank you so much
I'm
for the update.
Deeply invested.
Yep.
To an unhealthy extent.
Us and Bobby.
Bobby.
Commodore Bobby.
Oh, that's right.
Bobby Brown.
Don't forget Scott. We see you, Scott.
Scotty boy. Who was the other people that watch us?
Strangers.
No. Well, yeah. But it's on the analytics.
Furious typing, engaging. Let me access the analytics. What a dork.
Guys, 1 second, please.
Make one of those graphics with it's like a stamp that swings in
Incredible.
and stamps loser on your forehead.
What are you saying?
Put a loser stamp. Did you figure it out yet?
To our 1%, our 0.1% in Indonesia.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bruh?
My boy Pakesh holding it down in Indonesia. We love the support. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Scotty.
We're still fucking watching you, Scott.
Unsurprisingly, my oldest sister and brother-in-law have filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Sick.
Nice. While I don't care about what happens to them financially or otherwise, they've also managed to drag my parents into their mess, which I'm not happy about. I wouldn't be either. At the start of the year, my brothers-in-law oversized, customized Pride and Joy truck was repossessed.
Dang.
I thought they were taking that back.
Looks like they didn't have a choice.
Interesting. Pretty embarrassing for him, I'm sure. Happened at work.
Oh.
This was their breaking point. Without the truck, they have to share a Kia my parents loaned them, and they can barely fit in it with their 3 kids. Financially, they're fucked. They owe at least, oh my God, they owe at least $125,000.
Oh.
Probably more on high interest credit cards.
Oh.
They have 0 equity in their house and have a couple of personal loans that I'm pretty certain they got under false pretenses.
Bruh, these people need to go talk to Caleb Hammer.
They have loans on their jet skis, ATVs, and trailers. Sell them all. Are you fucking kidding me? Why do you need an ATV? Why do you need jet skis? Why do you need trailers?
Because they're super sick and fun.
They also owe a chunk of money from defaulting on the truck lease.
Oh, bummer. Oh, it was lease?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
They hadn't made any payments on their credit cards or loans in months and were behind on their house payments as well. They got out of the lease on my sister's massive SUV late last year. They were upside down on it as well, so had to come up with the cash to do so. They also had to pay an attorney, the fine and court costs for my brothers-in-law trespassing charge at the vacation house, and they owe my middle sister and her husband money for bail and their portion of the damages at the place.
Fuck.
First off, you could get rid of most of this if you sell the jet skis, sell the ATVs, sell.
I'm gonna
I
go
think
ahead.
there's
They're
like a common denominator here.
sounds like they're
The trailers.
probably upside down on everything.
No, because they own the jet skis, the ATVs, and the trailers. They own them,
Oh,
as in like already paid off. As in
Are
you
you
can
sure?
sell them.
are we sure they do?
That's what it said in here.
I don't know.
Oh no. They have loans on their jet skis, ATVs, and trailers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought that meant that they own them and they took out money for them. Does that make sense? Kind of like you can
Yeah.
own a car and then take out a loan on it?
Yeah.
Like a reverse mortgage?
Yeah.
Okay. So they do own it, but now they're fucked because they didn't sell them. Why don't they just sell them?
Well, because they probably
Pay
got
the loan.
they got loans to pay for the fucking things. That's what I'm saying. They're upside down on those things. They
Okay.
owe more money than they're worth.
So then sell them and try to send it back. Fucking get those loans paid off. I don't. Okay. People just aren't using. They're not braining today. Cool. Anyways. As I've mentioned before, my folks have never been financial wizards, but they have at least been generally responsible. They're retired, their home is paid off, and they live off of Social Security and pensions. Altogether, they get more than they spend. Minimal savings, just an emergency fund. Turns out my folks emptied out that fund and also cashed out their small IRA, $20,000, and gave it to my sister. Are you fucking shitting me right now? That let her catch up on a house payment and cover the negative equity on her car lease.
Told you they were upside down on shit.
How? No, it only caught up on the house payment and the negative equity on the car lease. That's the only
no,
things that it covered.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
$20,000.
I'm saying they are upside down on everything that they have. All of their ATVs, all their trailers. I guarantee you they are upside down on all of those loans.
Sell them. Give the money to the loan people. Jesus fucking Christ. That's so much money.
Yeah.
Emptied out a fund and also cashed in their IRA, which their IRA is $20K. And they're still upside down. But now literally every bit of savings my parents possessed is gone. Plus, my parents have been paying for their groceries for several months and continue to pay the insurance on the car they loaned my sister.
Oh my fucking god.
According to my dad, my sisters worked with my mom for a few weeks to get her to fork over the money. They'd worked on both my parents. Wait, what? What do you mean worked? Like physically worked or like
No.
sat there and
They
manipulated?
badgered them over the course
Got
of
it.
weeks.
They worked on both my folks at the same time for a while, but my dad flat out refused every single time. Eventually, mom caved. She was worried that my sister would have to move to a hovel in some backwater town and that the kids would be barefoot and eating dirt. That's extreme, but okay. Dad's not happy about it. And to say there's some tension between them right now is an understatement. Underestimated statement.
Nailed it.
Between them right now is an understatement, but they'll be fine. I was pretty disappointed when my parents told me all of this, but I wasn't surprised. It sucks that they emptied out their savings to help, but I kind of get it. The way the bankruptcy laws are in our state is getting caught up on a home loan. My sister should be able to keep the house. That's good. At least she'll keep the house.
Right?
I tried hard not to say how I felt about this, and my sisters mostly succeeded. Damn, I guess there should have been a comma there. I tried hard not to say how I felt about this, and my sisters mostly succeeded. Really, I'm way more pissed about this than I should be. Because you care for your parents, that's why.
Right?
Because this is all such a fucked situation.
Hold on, I just fucked myself here.
What happened?
I accidentally backed out of the fucking thing. Hold on, sorry. Sorry.
It still does not, it baffles me that you were renting out a house and making X number, because I don't know how much they made, right? It was like what, $2,000 for the weekend, but like $4,000 for a week.
Yeah.
So you were making at least $6,000 a month, and you still couldn't keep up with your
Well, it sounds like what they did is they
bought a lot of shit.
have always lived beyond their means, and like they got more money by illegally renting this place out and then continued to live well beyond their means because they use that income to secure credit cards and vehicle loans and blah 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 blah. But typical fucking turd behavior.
The worst part of for me is that my sister and brother-in-law could now contact me and my wife without any real fear of repercussions. The only penalty the no contact agreement has is if they violate it, we can go after them for the money they made for renting out the vacation home and related damages. Since they've filed for bankruptcy, that's now not an impediment.
Yes.
Don't know why I couldn't say that. An impediment for them. God, I fucking can't. This sounds like my father. I'm hoping they'll leave us alone, but who knows? Folks also told me that my middle sister and her husband have hit a rough spot. Well, yeah, you just paid like all this fucking money.
Right.
And that he's not currently living with her and the kids.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Man finally grew some balls and left. Just a guess, but I imagine he's had it with the whole family dynamic and caused this nonsense. I fucking would be too. Dude, this literally has spiraled out of control.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking spiraled. Not directly related, but on a brighter note, I've spent 2 weekends at the mountain house since the start of the year, once with my wife and once alone. Both times there was a lot of snow. It was incredibly beautiful and relaxing, very therapeutic. The place has good internet service now, thanks to Starlink, which is nice. Plus, knowing that I can count on David, the property manager, to keep the place in shape / ready for us to visit and to help if we get snowed in, eliminates most of the stress in owning it. My folks have used it a few times as well and get along great with David. Oh, that's it. That was March.
These kids tried to push this man in the pool, and now their parents got divorced. This is your fault.
No, they're separated now.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you said divorced.
Oh, separated, whatever.
Don't know the whole story because you didn't say anything, but he's not living with them right now. Interesting. Do we want to read update 9 and put them together? Okay, so let's just read update 9 because that was a pretty short update. We're gonna see what happens, but here's update 9. That was a wet one.
That's what she said. You asked me for shenanigans and then proceed to belch and play titty drums? Like, what are we doing?
That was my chest. I'm trying to I can still feel another one in there.
Because you've been drinking cough syrup all day?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I told you, I felt another one in there.
Fucking.
What's up, my fellow 2.9ers and Scotty Boy and Bobby Brown?
Bobby Brown.
That's his name, right?
Bobby Brown? No.
What was his name?
I don't know.
No, Bobby Boom. Sorry, Bobby Boom.
But specifically, Scott, we're watching you. We sat outside your house yesterday, Scott. We can see you.
I don't know where this we came from, but you and Ellie and you doing that, that's not a we, that's a y'all.
Look at her trying to recuse herself. It's okay.
I was just
the pictures I took are proof enough.
Yeah, that's true. Love
We're
your house
doing
though. Very cute.
Weird stuff outside of Scott's house. We're watching you, Scott. We see the drugs that you did and that you jerked yourself off twice.
Why? We're gonna put a pause to that. Let's just put a pin in it and never come back to it again. Yeah. Just throw it in the dump.
Scott's over here fucking beating his meat, smoking on drugs. He's super neat. We love Scott.
Grab your bubbly, get comfy, and let's get started with the rest of this fucking update. God damn.
Sponsored by Alani.
Cough syrup.
You can't say that if you want an actual sponsorship from them.
Sponsored by Alani.
There you go. Fix the edit.
Fucking love this shit.
We went from Wah!
Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into the pool, resulting into these little bastards to fall in? No. Update number 9. 9, my guys. 9.
I thought you did the wrong number of fingers for a second.
Me too. I had to count in my head really fast. July 2024. Okay, so it was March. Now it's July. That's
how months work. Yeah, concise.
That's what, 4 or 5 months later? Depending on when this is.
Depending upon what type of calendar you use.
So we've gone from sidestepping someone to being yelled at a pool party, family, backyard, vacation thingy, whatever the fuck, to now being sued and the middle brother is not living with the sister. The sister is not living, what?
The middle sister's husband
is not living with them anymore because of all of this bullshit. And he finally grew a pair and a backbone.
He grew a pair of backbones.
A pair of backbones.
He's a circus freak now.
Yep, there we go. Because finally he said something and was like, listen up here. Shut the fuck up.
Listen up here.
Listen up here, y'all. There's been a fair number of requests for an update, and considering it's coming up on a 1-year anniversary of the pool incident, I thought I'd post one.
Fucking saga, bro.
It's been a fucking year. That's insanity. My folks worked through mom giving my oldest sister her IRA and their emergency fund. Altogether, mom gave her
Holy shit.
$45,000. According to dad, once mom realized how much she had been manipulated, she got as mad and upset as he'd ever seen her. I think she had a moment of clarity. She and dad ended up calling my sisters on a 3-way call, and according to dad, it went south pretty fucking quickly.
Sick.
Sisters were gaslighting them, mom lost her cool and ended up ripping into them hard. There were lots of tears, and eventually both sisters hung up. Mom really wanted both sisters to acknowledge that they'd put her and dad in a risky financial situation. Typical blow up, I guess, but not the kind of thing that happens in our family. Damn. Now mom grew a backbone.
Right?
The next morning, my dad called my older sister and told her he'd be picking up the car they'd loaned her.
Oh.
She tried to argue, but he told her it wasn't up for discussion. Good. He got a neighbor friend to take him to her house as soon as they hung up and drove it home without talking to her.
Ooh, burn.
Sister called and went off on him, said lots of nasty stuff, which of course hurt him, but at least they have the car back. Dad also told me something that left me dumbfounded. For the last 17 years, they were giving both sisters a grocery allowance.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want a grocery allowance.
I'm about to put my Crocs in sport mode, bro.
Jack's about to get up here and fuck everybody. Watch out.
That was up to $500 per month?
Per sister, too.
What the fucking fuck?
So $1,000 a month.
I thought I had a pretty good handle on where their money was going, but clearly I was wrong. This started back when I was going to grad school and living at home. My sisters asked for the money because they thought it wasn't fair that I was living at home rent-free, and then it just never ended. In any case, my parents cut them off. After, how many? 17 years? Can we do the math on this, please? So that's already $12,000, right?
12,000 times 17.
$204,000 on groceries.
That's bonkers.
Are you fucking shitting me right there? That's a whole ass salary.
Well, also, like, it sounds like these sisters have been, like, married and had kids for a long time while this dude was in grad school. So, like, that's not a, you don't know. If you move out and have kids and start your own adult life, then that's it, bud. Like, that's, if this dude chose to, hey, mom and dad, can I stay at home while I fucking go to grad school? Yeah, man, no problem. Like, fuck off. I want money too.
Unsurprisingly, my sisters weren't happy about it. Who the hell gets an allowance from their parents when they're in their 40s? Oh my God. Look.
To be fair, rich people?
No, their parents aren't rich.
I know. No, I'm saying, like, that's who gets allowances.
Right, but that's not an allowance. That's a fucking, like, trust.
I'm just being facetious.
Right, I get it.
You're all torqued
I'm sorry.
up.
I'm like,
you don't gotta yell at me.
I'm just pissed.
I didn't do nothing bad.
I'm already pissed.
Banging the
Dude,
table.
I understand.
That's why I had to put an extra leg on there. You keep banging on the table like that. Collapsing the motherfucker.
I'm a Yami-Yagi. What the fuck?
Do we need to run fucking stroke protocol over there, bud?
What is his name?
Do you smell toast?
No.
Scott?
No, what is the... Anyways. Mr.
Yamaguchi? Miyagi.
Miyagi. I'm gonna Miyagi this bitch. Anyways.
With the speed of a ninja.
I get, like, parents helping you out sometimes. Like, trust me, my parents have... I get it, right? Like, my parents even fucking helped me move back from California. Like...
Shit happens.
Shit fucking happens. But I don't ask for a grocery bill every single month of $500.
I mean, you could. You just choose not to. Have you ever asked? Hey, what do you think about giving me a grocery allowance?
Let me just manipulate you into this situation for 17 years. Are you kidding me? They can't even afford their own groceries. Because of all of this, my folks and sisters quit talking for a while. Don't know if they've resolved everything, but they appear to be on speaking terms again. Though my folks aren't having them or their kids over. I'm in don't ask mode. It's their business. Fair enough. My folks are using the vacation home fairly regularly. Currently, they're there for a 2-week stay and will probably make it 3. Unfortunately, my wife and I haven't spent any time there lately other than me having made hello?
Killing it.
Sorry, the lately part like threw me off and I thought I added a word and then I was like, oh no, I didn't. Other than me having a couple of day trips to check on it and drop off some supplies.
Riding the wagon straight out to the mountain house.
The property manager I hired, David, is still taking good care of the place. Side note, middle sister told my mom the oldest sister had been making over $6,000 per month.
Oh.
Here it is, renting the house out, and that it had been going on for nearly 3 years.
Bruh.
Pretty certain she didn't declare the income, so it's likely grossing 8 to 9K per month. I will forever find that galling. You're making almost 10K a month and you still live beyond your means and you're still getting a fucking grocery allowance?
You stinky bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck you,
Fuck
bro. And
Fuck you
you
two
just
times.
took almost 50
You suck.
grand from your mom.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking heated over here, bro.
I know. Older sister and brother-in-law still have their house. My attorney checked up on their bankruptcy case. The court converted it from a Chapter 7 to a Chapter 13, which I believe means they have to pay back a lot more of their debt.
Good.
Anyone in the comments know the difference between a Chapter 7 and Chapter 13? Please
We
let
could
me
Google it, but
know.
we're not going.
I'm not gonna Google. I'm already heated enough. Middle sister and her husband are still separated. I don't know if my middle brother-in-law has had any issues with the security clearance because of the breaking into the house. I do know he's still with the same big defense company. Okay, well that gives us a little bit more. He's in a defense company, a big one.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the government. At my parents' request, I've been working on putting their house into a trust. Perfect. They want me to manage their affairs as they get older and keep the house safe from my sisters. I'm working with an attorney, but it's not done yet. Folks have asked me to be the trustee and have also given me full power of attorney.
Cool.
The best part of the last few months is that my sisters and brothers-in-law have left us alone and have stayed away from the vacation home. Wife and I are really happy to be back in our normal lives. Hope everyone else's lives are going great. They're going splendid, okay?
By comparison.
Fucking
Christ.
what the fuck? Fucking fuck. What the actual fuck? Are you shitting me right now? What the fuck?
You gonna make it over there? Maybe no more caffeine for you. Getting all
Sir?
fucking torqued up.
Sir?
You need some green tea.
That's caffeine. What the actual living fuck? Yeah, this really sounds like something that like my family would fucking do. Dude, what the fuck? That's all I can like sit here and say.
Right? Like what?
You went through so because it's split in between two sisters, right? You went through $102,000 of a grocery bill allowance in 17 years because you thought it was unfair that your brother is going to graduate school, right?
For like a couple of years, yeah.
And living at home for free so that he can focus on his schooling. Cool. You also manipulated your mother solely out of almost $50,000.
Right, of their retirement money.
That they can't get back. It's not like a fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
And now you're throwing a hissy fit and trying to manipulate them into letting you keep the vehicle. I'm sorry. What?
Remember what I said earlier? Or in a different video? Like, I guarantee you these two have gotten away with fucking murder their entire lives. And that fucking getting a grocery budget every month, that's exactly what you'd expect. They have been getting a pat on the ass, and that's been their entire lives, and now all the accountability is happening all at once. Also, I think Mans needs to shit on the parents a little bit more. They fucked up royally, and like
they're finally taking accountability for it and being like, we're done.
But I think we also need to shame the parents. They're also culpable in all of this because they created these little monsters. Everybody sucks here, dude. I would run away.
Well, and like I'm pissed at the sisters, but I'm also pissed at like the parents because they're allowing this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the parents created these terrible people.
Yeah, it just sucks that like. And
now they're putting all of this work and stress on their son, the competent one, to protect them in their old age. So they're asking more out of this kid now. Well, kid, it's an adult. They're asking more out of their kid now. You know what I mean? Because the other two suck so bad. So, like, he has to not only make up for his sister's mistakes, but his parents' mistakes and everybody's mistakes. And, like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Tired just listening to that shit.
Yeah, this literally sounds like one half of my family.
Mm-hmm. I've said a couple of times.
And
like,
people wonder why I moved to California. Jesus fuck. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Please tell me all of your fucking comments because all I can say is what the fuck. This is a fucking shit show right now.
Click my buttons, daddy. Did you notice audio editing? I put a setting on here that's doing auto peak padding.
Oh, nice.
So you're not getting the pops anymore.
No.
That just turned it literally just went because it was too loud.
It said, shut the fuck up. Sit down, bitch.
Chill out, bitch.
Had to see where Ellie was.
Yeah, you really like to kick her in the face. For everyone at home, she likes to kick the dog in the face.
So much fun. What's up, my fellow 2.9ers? Yeah. Welcome back to my producer's coughing fit to where he's going to die in his hole.
OPSEC, please. Thank you.
What?
OPSEC.
Sec?
Operational security. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's how we breach security. That's how people find us.
What are you talking
That's how
about?
they find the stronghold. That's how Steve's going to find us. We already see you, motherfucker.
Stronghold.
Scott. Looking at you, Scott.
Got it, boy. What we do?
We saw what you did.
I was going to say something very inappropriate, and I think there's something in my eyeball. It's like it's still there.
We go from coughing fits to eye poking.
I don't know what's in it.
Dude, you're touching your... You're touching... Stop! No!
I found something that brings up my producer.
Finger fucking your eye. What the
What?
fuck?
Don't say that.
You had your shit up in there. Ucky.
Welcome back to Boner 4.0, where we don't give a shit about shit because we have shit in our eyeballs, apparently.
Oh my god, stop. You're putting your thumbnail in your eye.
Yeah, because there's something in there. Anyways, I think it's dry mascara. Who fucking knows? But welcome back to another fucking update. And this is our last update because I went to go see if there was any more about the pool incident, about his fucking nieces and nephews going into the pool, like the little shits that they are. Update number 10, final one. God, we're holding up the right number. Cool. So let's get into unboxing Reddit dramas. Am I the asshole for jumping out of the way when my niece and nephew tried to push me into the pool, resulting in them falling in? The little dicks that they are.
If your dick is falling into the water, then congratulations, I guess.
Update 10. Okay, ready for this? December 14th. So July to December 2024. Some folks have asked for an update. Here you go. All right. In August, my attorney let me know he'd received a letter for me from my middle brother-in-law. This was the first contact from any of my sisters or their husbands since they had been arrested. What? Wait, since the husbands have been arrested? There was contact.
Between the brother-in-law, I think.
It was a long letter, had a sincere apology, and a lot of information he thought I should know. Biggest thing was that my sister...
Wait, real quick. This is the one that separated from the sister, correct?
The middle.
Yes,
Yep.
okay.
Biggest thing was that he and my sister are divorced, not separated. Yikes. He moved out and filed for divorce right after we made the settlement agreement.
Dang, bro.
He and my middle sister kept it quiet until it was done. Their house sold in June and she's moved to an apartment. He told me that his being arrested last year, along with my other brother-in-law, for breaking into the vacation house, could have cost him his job and killed his career, and that it was a huge moment of clarity. I'm so glad someone found their brain.
Right?
Dang!
Quiet on set! Shut up, your face. Hold on one second. Action!
He said that the dynamic between the four of them,
Noise on set!
my sister's him, my oldest sister's husband, had become totally toxic, that they are all borderline alcoholics or worse, and that he needed to get away from that environment. He no longer speaks to my older sister or her husband. He also asked me, my dad and I, he also asked if my dad and I could meet and have an extended conversation, as there were things he needed to talk about in person.
Oh.
Jules.
I was just gonna say the juice dripping from this right now.
Frankly, I was unenthused, right?
Take it from the top, but yes, you got it.
Frankly, I was unenthused, but my wife thought it was worth doing. I asked my dad if he was interested. He said he was, so I relayed a response to now my ex-brother-in-law through my attorney, and we met over lunch. We talked for over 2 hours. It was pretty exhausting. Ex-BIL looked better than I'd seen him in, forever. He's quit drinking, he's in therapy, has lost a lot of weight, and looked fit. He was apologetic about all the BS he'd been involved in and apologized to my dad for hiding the divorce. Told us therapy is really helping him, asked me if the $5,000 he'd sent over covered all the damage to the vacation home. I told him that it had and thanked him and thanked me for talking to the county prosecutor. And so sweet. He said he is strongly considering transferring to a new project that would have him leaving overseas for the next few years, that he really needed to reset his life, but he was trying to balance his mental health against not being a part of his kids' lives every day.
That's a rough one.
Ex-brother-in-law also hit us with what for me was quite the what the fuck. Apparently my sisters have hated me since I was born. Yikes. Since before I was born, but have always hidden it from the rest of us. What? Okay. They liked things better when they were just the two of them. He said when they drank, which was whenever they were together, my sisters would often bitch about me being the favorite child, how my folks gave me more opportunities than they had, how my doing well was a result of that, and that I didn't deserve my success.
Like a couple of salty bitches over here.
It really fucking does. None of that made any sense to me or my dad. All three of us went to the same public schools, had dumb part-time jobs, etc. Sorry, it's back in my eyeball again.
Jesus.
My folks paid for 100% of their college, not mine. I got a full scholarship.
Ooh.
I was pretty shocked by this, but my dad was literally speechless. Dad eventually said that he had no clue they felt that way as kids, and that he and mom had never favored any of us. He's still having a hard time with this. Personally, I'm embarrassed that I was clueless about it all my life, but it does explain a lot. Ex-brother-in-law warned us that my sisters and remaining brother-in-law intended to put a full court press, now that I know what that means, to alienate my folks from my wife and me. I was like, spicy. They also planned to keep the grandkids away from my folks to pressure them.
Oh my god. Okay. Again, this just sounds like this is editing. There are people who are doing this exact same shit right now.
Are you sure this isn't your post?
No, they don't have any jet skis.
And they also talk about how they don't have a kid, so
There is a property by a large lake in the western United States, though. So there's
he
vacation.
said that they're still 1000% convinced that my folks are sitting I was gonna say shitting
They're just shitting money.
are sitting on a ton of money. They want some of it as soon as possible and are sure I'd stop my folks from giving them any. That got a laugh out of my dad because he and mom simply don't have any real money. They do have their house. Ex-brother-in-law also told us that he and my middle sister had rented out the vacation house a total of 6 times over the years. He offered to pay me what they made. I declined and told him that it was in the past. He told us my older sister and brother-in-law had never declared the income from renting out the vacation house. He did. He didn't want to get in trouble with the IRS.
Pussy. I'm kidding.
Dumb bitch. Both my dad and I spoke with ex-brother-in-law separately for a few minutes. Don't know what they talked about. I thanked him for his apology and for making things right financially. Also wished him well and told him I'd be willing to talk with him again down the road. Don't think that's going to happen. I probably could have been more forgiving, but I think he appreciated me not bullshitting him by acting like all this crap hasn't affected me and my wife. Fair enough. There was more, but this is less important, and this is too long as it is. No, I want to know every juicy detail. Tell me more. After ex-brother-in-law left, I asked my dad if he, mom, and I could sit down and talk about all of this. I didn't mean immediately, but that's how he took it. He called mom and let her know I was coming over, so I rolled with it. He was pretty hurt by my sister's plans to ruin her and dad's relationship with me and my wife, and to use the grandkids as pawns. That is so diabolical. How do you have energy for that?
It's happening right now. It's a real thing. It just happened over Christmas.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, dude, they were here over Christmas, and
This was a month ago.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
She cried a lot and wanted to confront them immediately. Dad got her to put a pin in it for a while. Mom was also dumbfounded about me supposedly being the favorite child. She feels like they were actually more strict with me because I had a hard curfew and my sisters didn't. To be honest, I barely remembered that. It was 25 years ago.
Dang, bro.
A couple of side notes. Middle sister eventually told our folks she's divorced. She's currently living off child support and her half of the home sale. Supposedly she's trying to find a job. Hasn't she had a job this entire time? Don't know. My parents have gone low contact with both sisters. No idea how permanent that is, but mom seems like she's completely had it with them for the foreseeable future. We're spending a lot of time at the vacation house. They were up there over a month at one point. Ex-brother-in-law found my Reddit post. Yikes. That's how I feel about that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
He's not terribly happy about them, but feels they're more or less accurate. Though obviously he found them slanted towards my point of view. It's his Reddit post, duh.
Right.
He disagreed that he's boring, but said to be fair that he finds me boring as well. I can live with that. Our worlds don't have much overlap except with my sister. We got the trust set up for my parents' house. I'm the trustee. All this has been emotionally draining for me. I decided it would be a good idea for me to see a therapist again. I've seen one in the past, mainly for related issues. I've been doing well so far.
Oh, maybe. Go with
I've been doing well for a while, and it's definitely helped. Therapists tell me my decision to stay no contact with my siblings is healthy for now, but also wants me to keep an open mind down the road. And that's it.
Contact this person. Do you have a Reddit account?
I do, yeah.
Are you on it right now?
Yep.
Contact. Be like,
Follow. Chat. I want to send this.
because like even just an audio interview would be fun. Just like if you wanted to go through and build up some interview questions. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, but I think that would be kind of I don't see that very often where people run Reddit posts and then actually go follow up with the person.
I wish we could have gotten in contact with that other one. Okay, so we're gonna get in contact with him and see if he can give us, a runabout on if there's anything else that's been happening. Because, he can't physically touch the situation,
Yeah.
right? He can just roundabout, right? So I want to...
Can we speak in metaphors?
Yeah. So, wow. Okay. Middle brother apologized, and it's been over a year and a half of this nonsense, and the sisters still have not apologized.
I mean, they hate him.
Because they hate him. For why, I don't know.
What if we can get the sisters on here? What if we can get all three of them on here?
Oh my gosh. There is a podcast. Right? There's a podcast that I need to show you, because it's talking about how, like, whoever went on the date got ghosted, but they tell the story and then they're like, yeah, I would reach out, blah, blah, blah. And they found the person they went on a date with, so they call them and they're like, hey.
Is this how it went?
Yes. And they're like, so do you want to talk to him? And then they put them both together, and then it's like craziest fucking stories. And I think we should do tea. That is the tea. Comment down below. We're going to get this person on and see what happens and see what he says, and we'll let you know. But that's the updates, folks. That's all of that Reddit.
Folks.
So if you have any other Reddit stories that are like this and you think are like bonkers, turned into a whole drastic shit pile
you
of
have
shit.
a story. Do you have a story that you want to tell? Do you want to tell it to us on camera?
Oh my god, I should, Rob.
You can talk to us. You can message us. We can do it on camera. We can do it over the phone.
Oh my god.
We just want to do it with you.
I thought you were talking to me the entire time. I was like, oh.
I'm talking to our viewers. All 6 of them.
All 6 of them.
All six of you. Get your...
I need you to send in your
Scott,
stories.
we know you got drama, boy. Spill it.
Scott, Bobby, send in your stories.
Let's hear them.
Let's hear them. Down below. Message us.
Show me your dirt.
DM us. That's it. We out, folks.
If I drink Alani, does that mean I'm going to grow boobs?